here to watch a big event.
Yes, Collider Collision.
That's it. If you just say it with enthusiasm, it works. But yes, we have a big event for us that unfortunately we weren't able to attend. It's actually the first big event from Collider that we weren't able to go and watch. But at the same time, it lets us be capable of reacting in real time to what is going on in the Schmoedown with you guys all, other than Taylor, because she was actually there. Taylor, give us a little insight as to what we can expect.
There's some surprises in there.
Okay, well there you go. That's all we need.
Yeah.
But we are going to get into Collider Collision. A lot going on right now.
No.
One letter. Say. Hey, man, good to see you, brother. Yeah. You ready? Because Dan's gonna take this thing. We're gonna smoke that bull once for all. Finish off Team Action.
I can't be here.
What are you talking about? You can't be here. Dude, it's the 5. How can you not be here? Danny's coming back from retirement to fight his first match.
Cal's missing.
What?
Okay, I know. Look, I'm there for Dan. You know I'm Dan. I'm here, but I don't know. You know, people are calling me right now. Cal is gone. My dog is gone.
Cal is missing?
He's missing. And people are calling me. They don't know where he is. I don't know where he is. So I have to go and find my dog.
All right.
Because if I swear to God,
Okay. Yeah.
Listen.
Okay. Well, go.
Just
Handle your
tell
shit.
Dan,
I'll
tell Dan I'm here. I'll text you.
Okay.
You let me know everything that happens.
All right.
If I find him, I'll be back here.
Yeah.
But
I will.
you got it?
Yeah, we got it.
All right.
You go take care of your business.
Cal!
No. That sucks.
And he actually went out the door. Uh-oh.
Hi, John. How's it going?
Take that smile off your face.
Oh, shit.
We got a situation happening here. I need you to handle it.
What's going on?
Riley's dog is missing. Cal is missing.
What do you mean Cal's missing?
What don't you understand? That dog is missing. Now, I don't know what kind of Mickey Mouse Schmoedown league you're running with you as the commissioner, but I've been around this league a long time. Shit like this doesn't happen.
I had nothing to do with Cal.
I'm not saying you had anything to do with it. Just listen to what I'm saying. It's not a coincidence that on the greatest day of the horseman's career, Riley's dog goes missing. Dan's former partner can't be there to walk him out. Now that's some suspicious shit. You're the commissioner. So your job is to figure this out.
What do you want me to do? You want me to put signs up or interrogate everybody?
Here's what I want you to do. And it's real simple.
Big banner. Whole thing.
Find that dog.
Damn.
Who has Cal?
Fan.
Whoever has Cal must slap.
I should just move it forward.
Aww.
So I was at Olive Garden, and they were trying to tell me that the Diet Coke was not substantial enough.
Someone stole him.
What is a cow?
Mark Riley's dog, Cal the Schmoedown. Do you know where he is?
Whoa, all right,
Was
look,
this
look,
you?
look. I know I'm a disgusting piece of shit, bad human, garbage person, but I would never, ever, ever touch another man's dog. Okay?
Look, Thad,
Have some fucking respect.
What do I need with a dog?
Look at this. Is that your license plate? Look at him. He's in the car. This is you. I got nothing to do with that. You're banned from the Collider Collision. You can't ban him. I need him there. He's not even competing. No. You cannot be there.
You can't just ban it.
You cannot be there. I'm not allowing it. Get out of here.
Oh,
Just
doesn't
leave.
matter.
No, doesn't matter. You're banned. Look, you're fighting solo. He's not allowed to show up.
Hey, get a Diet Coke on the way out.
Get out of here.
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
Lane
Was he
smacked
not allowed
him.
to be there either?
Yeah, he's laying down the law, man.
Yeah.
Hey Mark, did you find him? Oh, thank God. Yeah, I'm really sorry about all this. I went ahead, I banned Ben. He's not going to be allowed today. I don't know. I mean, you can go kick his ass. I don't care. This was just unbelievable. So I'm glad he's safe. Take some time. I'll see you in the office next week. I'm incredibly sorry. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's awesome. I'm so glad you guys are back together. All right, I'll see you Monday.
Justice.
Justice for Cal.
And American life.
Try your walking pad, Jesus.
Jeff. Fucking Jeff.
Oh god.
Yes. Who you got?
And Draco. And Draco.
Mind the velvet.
Dictionary definition of the word collision is an instance of one striking violently against another. That is about to happen here today. If I'm a doctor, I'm ordering 10 cc's of excitement. What do the CC stand for? Collider collision.
Oh, nice. Real smart. I like what you did there. Now, look, there's so much happening at this collision and the way it all shaped up. I mean, you look, first of all, there's a name right now, I know the reaction it'll get just by saying Mike Kalinowski. If you look at, thank you, Mike Kalinowski is the type of guy.
I love it.
Kalinowski, what he's done so far, whether you look at this match we're about to watch here in the triple threat, Mike Kalinowski has made his stamp. He's got something on that, and with that, he is starting to infuse what he wants to do. And it's been strange to watch this kind of fold. He's like Thanos.
That's right, and that's just kicking off what we have here today.
Bottom
I mean,
left.
it's 2 things. It's 3 matches in this one that the kids just clicked on, and for this match in particular, you have a nice mixture that Kalinowski has erratically put together. You have Mark Draco, seasoned veteran of the game, Janine, one of the hot newcomers in the league, and Stacey Howard, a carrot murderer.
Well, if you look at this triple threat, the winner of this match will be in a #1 contender match. All three are fighting. Whoever wins will play against Ethan Big Time Irwin for a #1 contender spot. Now, this also is the end between the Fight Club and the Viper Squad. And it was looked like they didn't know what was going to happen here as far as, would it be Draco versus just the Machine, who would Stacey Howard play, and then it's just thrown in for this triple threat. That's match 1 in video 1. There's 3 matches in this video you're watching right now. The triple threat match.
The second match
was championship. And then closing out,
we got a
this
fan
video,
of Cal
that's right,
over here.
The GOAT. Some people call him the GOAT. Dangerous. Dan Murrell makes his return. And he is going up against one dastardly Drew Guy.
I got Drew in that match.
I do too.
Today.
I do too.
Playing as Dan Murrell. It's the actual guy named Dan Murrell.
Dan Murrell and the Horsemen coming today with an Andrew Guy going by himself. As we know, Ben
I would like
Bateman
Dan
has
to
been
win, but I'm
suspended
pretty
from
sure
this match
it's
after
smart
being
to bet on.
revealed. He was the guy that kidnapped Mark Riley's dog. Mark Riley will also not be here today because of the actions done by Ben Bateman.
Is it a kidnapping of a dog or is it a dog napping? Is that an official thing too?
It is too. Whatever it was, there were consequences,
I'll look
and that's
that
what
up.
happened. So that's video 1. Now, video 2, you're going to see the Inner Geekdom tournament is in full swing again, caused by Mike Kalinowski, this whole tournament. And Rachel, the Crusher Cushing, will be here. She is one of the best Inner Geekdom players of all time. She is going up against another winner of round 1.
I got Rachel in that.
I got Zipper.
I was going to say
Cushing. You know that she knows all the
It
answers.
should
If
be
you
going
just
for Rachel, but they know what
we
she
can
can do.
pronounce the
Me
question.
too, but I think Zipper has
And
a
then finally in the main event today at the Collider Collision, the 3rd match of the trilogy, one of the 2 best team matches we've ever seen. The reigning champions above the line will be
I got above the line.
their championship.
I'm going with Patriots. I need justice for Schneider. Justice for Schneider.
The Patriots.
He needs to make a comeback after his last
The
showing.
stipulation here, Mark, it's not just a regular match. 30 minutes. It's an Iron Man match. Whoever answers the most questions by the time you hit that 0-0-0, you're going to have a new champion or still champions. We'll find out today.
No, we need a lot of endurance. I had Gatorade this morning. I had a protein shake. I've been snorting Fun Dip all night. I'm ready for this to go. How do you see this first match we have playing out?
Well, we're going to start out here with the triple threat. Here we go, guys. There is the triple threat. Well, first of all, the first thing you should see is the promo. How did this all come to be? Here you go. As you see, this was something that was kind of thrown together where Stacey Howard had challenged Rachel Cushing. That didn't come to be. She wanted that match. Normally, it looked like that was going to give it to her, but I
did
think
love their
that's
intro.
taking the shots. And we know Kalinowski's history with the Viper Squad, and now you have two of the Viper Squad going up against themselves and Mark
I think
Andreyko.
Harvey's blocking me.
How I see this match going, I mean, Tiziana is the higher-ranked player. She's 4-1. She has 1 knockout. But Mark Andreyko, I think, is a quiet 3-2. I think he's had some tough losses, which is arguably one of the best matches of all time, and it's Bibiani. But don't count out the machine. She's 2-0. She had 2 really solid matches. It could be anyone's game.
No,
I'm giving the edge to Andreyko.
For the Machine and Howard, I think it's more of a situation of acclimating to the triple threat format. Mark Andreyko arguably has shown up and played his best. The more people are on the table, the better Andreyko seems to play. Will that factor in with the threesome?
Well, we are going to find out here today because the winner, once again, the winner of this match will play Ethan Irwin, who stands at 3-0, and then I think the Machine's probably the one who wants to win this match, maybe the most, because if she gets a chance to beat Ethan Irwin, I think she takes Ethan's name out of the running, and she would be the contender for Rookie of the Year. So, a lot at stake here. I'm ready to get going.
I'm ready as well. Kevin Bacon borrowed this for Footloose in 1984. I got it back, and I'm going to say let's dance.
All right, let's look at the tail of the tape here.
Let's do that first.
That's fine. Things are rom-coms, Talking Smack and Talking Smack. Stacey Howard, who's got some 80s movies. She's got 90s movies. She is also, again, being sassy, talking smack.
Ripping baby vegetables
Should
from
be
their
on
home.
there.
That's right, and the Android,
On ours,
Mark
they should have
Andreyko, classic movies, also musicals for a strength, and shutting down anyone who talks smack, so that could be a strength.
It's one of those shutting down. You need 2-part smack talk. Let's see how that ends up.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I said let's dance.
Okay, well then let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie Introducing first, representing the Viper Squad, with a record of 2 wins, no defeats, and 1 knockout. Let's hear it for Johnny the Is Markia and Jay?
Markia and Jay escorting her. He's got some fights up, so that's a collector's item.
What's happening there?
Valuable on eBay.
Stole some of that Fight Club soap.
Smash in the seat. That is.
She broke it! She broke it!
The hammer has been felt. Down goes the hammer.
Hammer is toast.
MC Hammer, you gotta pray just to make it today.
Oh, Jay ran back to come out
Billy
with
Vanilli when they were caught
Stacey.
lip syncing.
And her next opponent, representing the Fight Club, with a record of 3 wins, 2 defeats. Give it up for Mark the Android Andreyko. And the manager, Emma Fife. The Ranger, the Crusher, Cushing. Marco could not be here today, but there is Mark Andreyko. What a year for the Fight Club. An absolutely amazing year. Fight with Rachel Cushing, of course, performing in the triple threat in just a little bit.
Right, Mark Andreyko wearing a Halloween shirt starring the famous villain Freddy Krueger.
Oh, you mean Jay?
And their opponent, representing the Viper
There we
Squad, with a record of 4 wins.
A little bit of Pablo Laguna in here.
She is the 2017 Ultimate Schmoedown quarterfinalist, Stacey
Little Lilu action.
So now you have the Viper Squad.
Alright, so
This is a war. Look at the war. It is in full effect here, the Viper Squad. The Viper Squad versus the Fight Club.
They're sitting next to each other.
Element. She is
Lulu Dallas, multitask.
There you go.
as well as taxi driver.
There you go.
there he is. Nicer on set
I like
Bruce
it.
Willis.
I like it.
Poor Bruce.
Why is this happen? Why is this even happening? This is not.
Why are they sitting next to each other though?
Would you like to take?
Because
they're trying to do
This is not to be happening.
Still, that's
Biggest bunch of
advantageous
BS
for
that the
them.
league.
I agree.
We're
No one
just
says you
trying
can't
to
hold your
make
board
the
out a
odds
little
of you guys
farther.
actually winning
What if
a
it reaches
higher
oversight?
Emma throwing shots.
Emma throwing shots. All right, I need the managers and the other players who are not in the match to please exit the stage as we get in here too. Jay, would you like to take one of your competitors out of the match?
Oh.
Hell no.
All right, then please exit.
I put Marquis in the third seat if we can.
There we go.
Here we go. So now,
Having to possibly consume each other.
all right, so here we go. Mark, tell them how round number 1 works. Janine, are you ready to go?
Ready, Mr. K.
There you
Are
go.
you ready?
Yes, sir.
Stacey,
Yeah.
you ready?
Lilu Dallas Mochi Pass.
Yeah.
Let's get ready to Schmoedown! All right. Starting off here, 15 seconds to answer the question. Question 1 is from Action Adventure.
Here we go. At
Who
the
plays a
2
statesman
second, you can
agent
shout it out.
by the name of Tequila in Kingsman, The Golden Serpent? No, it's a different movie.
Tequila.
Well, yeah, but you're talking about Peter.
I'm trying to answer questions.
I know who it is. 4, 3.
Channing Tatum.
Who plays a statesman agent
Was he
by the
really?
name of
Yeah.
Tequila in Kingsman, The
He was
Golden
only in there
Serpent?
for a little bit.
I didn't know he was tequila.
He was tequila.
I thought it was the one guy from Game of Thrones.
We've seen
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, please. And machine.
Channing Tatum?
That's correct for 1 point. Stacy.
I forgot his name. I knew it though.
Didn't have it.
I was
Mark.
like,
Wow.
Yeah, see, I thought it was Pedro.
Look at Janine.
He was whiskey.
Janine's taking the lead here. Janine's taking the lead. All right, here we go.
Your next
Good start.
question
Janine.
comes from the world of comic book movies.
All right.
Movies based on comic books. And your question is, what dining establishment does Scott Lang work
Oh, I
at?
know this one.
immediately
Oh, I know it
after
too.
getting out of prison in the movie Ant-Man.
Get it?
You know, it doesn't matter what it is. Hearing Robert Butler III laugh is 3
4,
for the age.
3, 2.
That's
Baskin
Hands down,
Robbins.
please, Stacy.
You don't hide from Baskin Robbins.
Didn't have it.
Baskin Robbins.
Machine keeping it.
One here. I mean, sorry.
Come on, Janine.
Going back to 1. Mark and Drake finds himself on a 2-0 hole. Next question here is dramas. Dramas. Who
Come on,
starred
Draco.
opposite Meryl Streep in Out of Africa?
Simba.
I'm gonna go.
I love it.
You sinner.
I just love it. 5, 4, 3,
Kevin Bacon.
Robert Redford.
1 point. Machine. Didn't have it. And Stacy.
Robert Redford.
Damn!
The crowd.
New chance.
She's not walking through that curtain anytime soon.
She should. All right. Next one.
Our next question comes from the world of animated movies. These are movies drawn on a piece of paper or a computer. Your question is, what is the name of the kingdom that Shrek and Fiona are going to in Shrek 2?
Blocking me, Hardy.
I just have it in my fridge.
Harvey.
Protein shake. It is not an ice cream. I ate it last night.
You're playing God, man.
3,
Far, far away.
1. Pens down, please. Pens down. And machine.
Far, far away.
Correct. Stacy.
Far, far away.
Mark did not have it. This is Janine and Stacy both getting it here, tied up. 3-3. Mark and Drake will find himself in a 2-point hole. He's got to come back here. Next question. Next question. Fantasy/sci-fi. John Williams composed the iconic score for Star Wars 1977. What other sci-fi film did he also score that year?
Was it?
Somebody should do it.
Really?
I'm done with 5, 4, yeah, 3.
That's what I was thinking, was Close Encounters.
1. Pens down. Pens down. We're sorry, we have pens down on that one.
No use of
Stacy.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Got it. Mark.
Same year?
And Janine.
Started writing questions.
On the third.
Yeah,
Gotta use it, Janine.
title can't be accepted, unfortunately.
Can't give it to you. Didn't finish it. So 4,
Okay,
3,
okay, you knew
2.
it. You knew it.
4, 3, 2. All right,
So
so
you said GTE roll.
All right, our next category is your sixth question in round one, and it's from the world of comedies. In Mrs. Doubtfire, before Robin Williams' character Daniel Hillard started cleaning houses,
Oh, yes.
what did he do for freelance work in the field of entertainment?
I know it.
no, they were going to do a sequel, like five.
Hold on.
Voiceover.
All right, so can we have an answer from Mark Hendrick?
Worked on children's shows?
Nope.
No, that's not correct.
That's too vague.
Voice actor.
That's correct. And
I started to write janitor on dinosaur show. Because wasn't he in the
No, that came later.
That came after. Because I thought the same thing. That came after.
That was the
I would have wrote
It makes Mr. Rogers look like Mick Jagger.
Mark Hendrick was down by 2. And we get to our next question here, which is in the realm of Oscars. Quentin Tarantino has won 2 Oscars for Best Original Screenplay. For which movie did he win his first? Have Oscar the Grouch too. I wish. 5.
I'll say
3. 2.
Pulp
Fiction.
Django Unchained.
Incorrect. Stacey?
That was the
Glorious
second.
Bastards?
Correct. Mark?
Pulp Fiction?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Much needed point here. Stacey up 1 point.
Django was the second,
Your
right?
final question here, Mark.
It is a Patreon question. The following question comes to you from Andy Schick. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Andy, for supporting the show. Andy Schick's question is in the category of 8. Andy's doing that himself. The question is, the Oscar-nominated film Lady Bird
I know it.
takes place primarily
And I will tell you at the
in
2-second
what
mark.
California City.
I didn't get to see this yet.
Ready?
So good.
I know.
They all could be California girls.
5.
Yes.
3.
Sacramento.
Machine.
Sacramento.
Correct. Stacey.
Sacramento.
Sacramento, where you at?
City,
Oh.
Schmoedown fans in Sacramento.
All right, here we
Oh,
go.
we're getting up to no good.
Number 2, Mark. How does it work?
In round 2, Meryl Streep might actually emerge from the curtain.
Yeah.
And
They're
it is
neck
the
and neck.
wheel round, the wheel of fate.
What?
Multiple choice. If you are asked, you will be repeated the multiple choice questions. If you are on the steal, you will be repeated the multiple choice. If you then ask them to be repeated again, it will cost you a JTE rule.
Yep.
So the multiple
Makes
choice will
sense.
be repeated on first glance on a steal, but if you ask to repeat the multiple choice at any other time, you will be charged the JTE rule. Keep
Good.
that in mind.
Awesome.
Good
And I
rule.
will remind the competitors and everybody out there watching, as well as our studio audience, one of those slices on the wheel is sponsored by a patron. It is the Tarantino slice. Somebody in the Schmoedown Patreon wanted to get the Tarantino wedge on the wheel.
Jake
If you get
Hammer.
the Tarantino wedge, we will say the name of said patron. Stacey Howard,
He's our
you have the
patron.
first option if you'd like to spin or defer. What do you think?
I'm going to defer to Mark.
Well,
today.
you can't. You can defer to Janine if she's a second score, unless she.
Yeah, defer to Mark.
Defer to Mark.
Defer to Mark.
Now goes to Janine. She's going to defeat it.
Yeah, there you go.
That's Viper Squad. Team up.
Teamwork. That's fucking teamwork.
Big spin. Big spin.
Good spin.
Spinning the wheel. I don't care if it's a Tarantino.
This place is going to go nuts in this round.
Meryl
They're going to
Streep.
hit streak, they're going to go nuts. All right. Possible. Could we streak for possible? So spin away. So just nuts.
There you go.
Here it comes.
Born of a madman.
There it goes. Rooting for Streep.
Jay Washington screaming for Jesus and Napoleon Drake.
Himself, as he has his eye on the glass.
Fantasy sci-fi. All right, Mark Andreyko, you're going to have 4 questions that are run with fantasy sci-fi. And I remind the machine and the sassy ones to be writing your answers down as the questions come in case of a steal.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Mark Andreyko. What is the name of the volcano, which is the only place the Ring of Power can be destroyed in?
Doom?
2 points.
He has the lead for the first time in the match.
All right, next question, question 2 here. Who provides the voice of Pizza the Hut in 1987 comedy Spaceballs?
I don't know.
No, it's Al Brooks. No.
Was it Steele? Taking a guess? Yes.
Dom DeLuise?
Yeah.
You're gonna get 5,
Yeah.
4, 3.
That's what I would say.
2, 1. Pens down. Machine. And Steele? No Steele.
I don't know.
It was Dom DeLuise. All right, here we go. Next question. This is question number.
So delicious.
Well, he'll go help.
Who plays Elisa's friend and next door neighbor Giles in The Shape of Water?
Richard Jenkins.
Richard Jenkins. Good job. Yeah. It's how I got Bradley Whitford in our match.
Dickie Jenks.
3.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Richard Jenkins? B,
Richard Jenkins.
that's correct for 1 point.
Yep.
He didn't even want to hear the other answer.
All right, so here's your final
Shape of Water.
question there, Mark, in round number 2 for you. In the 2011 film In Time, the human population
25.
stops aging. At what age?
No clue.
Was it just Timberlake?
When Timberlake stops dancing.
Is it A, 18, B, 21, C, 25, D, 30? 25. Correct for 1 point.
Yeah.
Arnold Gasson looked like got it right now, a 3-point lead.
3-point lead. You missed 1 question, but they did not steal. So now, Stacy, you have the option again to go first, or you can now pass to the machine.
I think she spin. She looks like she wants to spin.
Let's see.
She
She's gonna
does.
spin.
I'll spin.
Stacey Howard is gonna spin.
All right.
Will she get the crowd going with Miss Street?
I'm sure. This place, if it hits Meryl Streep, this place is going to go nuts.
That's right. We actually stopped the match.
Yeah. Well, the roof will blow off.
And we will all tweet Meryl Streep.
It has officially become the what of the Schmoedown.
What?
It's not gonna be Meryl Streep.
No, she doesn't want to. Mark and Drake.
Her face, she was like,
Where's it going to go?
Territory for Stacey Howard as well. David. So here we go. So Stacey Howard will now get directors here. 4 questions in the round with directors. Mark Andraco and the machine have a chance to steal some points here if she does not get these correct. Mark, let's go. All right, in the world of directors, your first question is, who directed the 1986 remake of Little Shop of Horrors?
I don't remember.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Roger Corman, B, Joe Dante, C, John Landis,
Say John
D, Frank
Landis.
Oz?
Just to be different.
Frank Oz, I think.
5, 4.
John Landis.
That is incorrect for the steal. Your multiple choice options are Roger Corman, Joe Dante, John Landis, or Frank Oz.
Janine, do you?
Frank Oz?
That's correct. Correct. So 2
Okay.
steals.
Big steal right there.
Yeah, Janine getting a steal there too.
All right, Stacey, your next question in the world of directors, as Christian would say. Who directed the 2016 action crime thriller The Accountant, starring Ben Affleck?
Tell me who was in it.
Wasn't it Ben Affleck?
That is incorrect for a 2-point steal, no multiple choice available. You need to write down your answer within now 10
5.
seconds. Well, let's say 5.
I'm going to say Paul Greengrass.
3, 2, 1. Machine, do you have it? Okay, Draco?
Corey?
Correct.
Incorrect, Janine.
No, she didn't have it.
Didn't have it. Janine, one more time. We're looking for Gavin.
Christian's face.
I did, but I did have
Is
the
that
answer.
Wolverine Origins guy?
And Satsi, right?
Oh, okay.
All right, your next
Hey, well,
question.
I know what I'm doing.
Again, just as Stacy, who trails Mark Andraco, who's in the lead by 4, is the following. Tate Taylor directed what? 2011 film starring Emma Stone
The Help?
and Viola Davis.
Yeah. Do you need help or?
The help.
2 points. 2 points.
I don't know why we think of them together.
Yeah.
2 points. All right, and your last question. Stacey Howard, who directed the 2014
Yeah, Luc Besson.
Oh,
Fifth Element himself.
I thought you
The same thing that she did.
Not the best.
She ties up Marky and Draco here. It's tied up. The machine is in a wonderful position
Right, she
here.
can spin the wheel. She gets a good category. She's going to have the lead going into round
The
3.
machine is in a great position here as she had a
That
1 point
was-
lead. She now gets a big spin here.
Honestly, a great man.
Opponent's choice lurking. Hasn't reared its ugly head yet. Christian.
Come on, come on.
Nice choice.
What's it gonna be?
Taking.
There you go.
She went against. She went against the crowd.
So the machine here going big here. All right, so romantic comedy. Romantic comedy, 4 questions. And
I'm ready to get 4 out of 4.
Renee's up.
Question number 1. Who plays reporter Kevin Doyle in 2008's 27 Dresses?
Patrick Wilson.
James Marsden.
Matt Damon.
That's right.
You didn't know that?
What film features original songs, Brown Shoes, Girls, and Drive It Like You Stole It?
Sing Street.
2 points.
I thought it was it's so good, but I
Laura
thought
Foreman played the title character in 1983's Valley Girl, who played her punk rocker love interest.
Hugh Grant.
John Travolta.
Is it Nick Cage?
B.
Yeah, it's Nick Cage.
Yeah, Nick Cage.
D. Patrick Swayze.
On stage.
1 point.
Oh, snap.
Look at that, just like that.
Good, smart move. And your
Agent
final
Cage.
question here. In Clueless, while being held at gunpoint, Cher refuses to lay on the ground because she doesn't want to ruin her dress by which totally important designer?
I thought it was
No.
Elias.
2 points.
There you go.
What'd you say? What was it?
I don't know, some fancy.
You know, when she
Too rich for our
wheel, we're saying she got a chance to have the lead. We could have predicted it would be a 4-point.
Shut up,
She ran
Tony.
through romantic.
Machine has put herself in a wonderful position here going into the final round. Round number 3. Mark, how does it work? So we'll start here with Mark and Draco, who will answer this 2-pointer first. That is category number 1. All right, Mark, you chose for your 2-pointer in category number 1, Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt movies. Brad Pitt plays a character by the name of Billy Bean in which film?
Oh. Tony.
2 points. Now we bounce to Stacey Howard.
All right, and what's number 12? Stacey? It's 12. Of course it was. All right, Stacey Howard, you are now up in the category 12 is what you selected for your 2 points. Question that corresponds to the category of new releases. Recently released films, and your question is, in what new release-ish movie does Owen Wilson play the father to Augie, the main protagonist of the movie?
Yeah, I wonder.
I wonder what it is too.
Jokes.
Wonder?
2 points.
The only Augie I know is Augie Morosco, played by John
You were an
Candy.
emotional wreck.
I was. All right, now
Look
we
it
go
up.
back to Mark and Draco, now who has a chance to take his first lead. And that is going to be category 11. That is horror. Horror. All right. In American Psycho, who plays victim? Paul Allen.
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto. 3 points. All right.
Hey, Paul!
So now
Batman
we
killed the Joker.
Now we go to
I just realized that
Stacey, you
right now.
selected and that
Oh my
corresponds
gosh,
to
you're
your
so
3-point
right.
question.
Holy cow.
Really?
Mind blowing.
We got a pretty good match going on. All right, your question is: Catherine Keener and Bradley Whitford play the Armitages in what film?
Get out.
Yeah.
Get out. Yeah, they were very
That was a
creepy.
weird
Because they were real.
3, 2,
Repeat the question.
second one.
Catherine Keener and Bradley Whitford play the Armitages in what thriller?
You mean Eric from Billy Madison?
5,
Did you see his balls?
3,
That apostrophe
2,
shouldn't be there.
Looking for Get Out.
Get out.
Oh, dang it.
Get
All right,
out.
so now Stacey Howard has to hit this 5-pointer or she will be the first one eliminated.
That's right, Stacey Howard, you selected number 19.
So 90.
And that corresponds to your 5-point question in the world of Will Smith. Wonderful world of Will Smith. And your question is, 5 points, and stay alive. Name the film where an affluent New York couple finds their lives touched, intruded upon, and
7
compelled by
pounds.
Will Smith's character. Never quite who he
Yeah,
says.
7 pounds. That was a good movie.
Collateral Beauty?
That is
And with that, Stacey
that actually
Howard
was
has
a
been
good
eliminated.
That was, yeah, that was a good answer because that was my first thought too. And then I went to the last part of the question.
I was gonna say that, and then I was like, oh wait.
Oh, you mean
It's not that. It's too many. Oh yeah.
I can sit here as a loser?
If you want to see how it pays out, it's up to you.
You want to go to your song? Feel free to leave.
It's
just gonna be a reactor.
Support her fellow Viper squad.
All right, so it does now bounce to the machine here. It bounces to the machine. Now she has to
Machine versus an android.
and force Mark and Drake into this 5-pointer.
It's T2 all
And
over
this is
again.
category
Oh, no.
number 2. That was category 3, excuse me. Category 3 for your 2-pointer, Janine. Those comic book movies. All right. Who plays the real Ra's al Ghul?
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson.
The real one?
Aren't we
That's
all
a weird
Russell?
distinction. The real?
Yeah, because there's two. There's fake and then there's Liam Neeson.
There's Liam Neeson, and then there's
Who plays
Yeah,
the
Ken
real
Watanabe plays the
Ra's
fake.
al
the
Ghul?
fake one.
Fake.
Oh, that's right.
Ken Watanabe.
He was
Ken.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Come on, girl.
Who plays the real Ra's al Ghul in Batman Begins?
Blanket. Blanket. You got it, girl.
3,
I know it does.
1. Looking
It's
for
like right
Liam
I
Neeson.
know. You're like,
Liam Neeson. So now the machine goes. Jeanine has one more repeat. Jeanine has one more repeat here. She has number 6. Number 6 is her 3-pointer. Number 6 is her 3-pointer. Sports movies.
Damn.
Sports movies.
Anytime I heard
Who
that.
plays
I know.
Robert Redford's love interest in The
And my
Natural?
answer was The Natural. Don't know.
No.
Sandra Bullock.
Karen Apple.
Looking for Glenn Close. So now, looking for Glenn Close. So now, Janine has to hit this 5. If Janine hits the 5, it bounces to Mark, and then Mark has to hit his 5 in order to win. If she misses it, Mark and Draco will be moving on to play Ethan Irwin in a #1 contender match. Here is the final question, category number 9 for the machine. Here we go. Category of rom-coms.
Oh.
Ah, look at that.
Perfect.
She slammed it right within round 2.
Here we go. All right. This bro-centric 2014 rom-com starred Zac Efron.
What was the name of that movie?
I don't remember the name of that movie.
No one saw it, that's why.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I know which one they're talking about, but I don't know the
Right,
name
I
of
don't
it.
remember the name of the movie.
Damn. Neither does she.
7
Look.
pounds.
4.
Repeat the question.
Final one. This bro-centric 2014
Bro life.
rom-com starred Zac Efron,
Oh,
Miles
let's
Teller,
see where.
and Michael B.
Something life. I
Dudes.
think.
I don't think
Great
I'm
guess.
watching this.
The
5,
Simple Life.
Brotato.
3, 2,
Bro, code something?
One.
Damn it, I don't know.
and you're
Brotato.
advancing
Go and Draco.
Wow.
That was close.
What was it though?
I don't
What
know.
was it though?
Moment is the answer. That awkward moment.
I would not even remember it if you said it.
Neither one
But it's not on Netflix.
Stacey is done. Look at that.
comes out on top.
crushing defeat for the machine. She's furious right now. Crushing defeat.
Somehow took off the orange and the orange.
Yeah. Look, she had 3 chances there. Just it didn't work in her favor. Mark Andreyko held strong. He is going to play Ethan Irwin here for a potential shot at a championship there for Mark Kiev to support the Viper Squad. Viper Squad fought really hard. It was a great match, but Andreyko,
quite close.
he just
He
pulled
came
it
from
out.
behind, man.
Most servants
came
will be
from
moving
behind.
on today, and I thought both serpents played very well here today, and we'll never know if Mark Andreyko would have gotten his 5-pointer, but Janine could have pushed him to the brink. She did so well with romantic comedies in round 2. Just came across what she couldn't quite conjure in round 3, and that made all the difference.
All right, so now
Is
we're
it a
going to
romantic
get an
comedy or
opportunity
coming of
here
age
to hear
movie?
from both the victorious Fight Club and
one with Zac Efron.
This is
romantic
the
comedy
Viper Squad. There's
a whole lot of boys in there. Let's go for the romance.
I'm very proud, Emma Fife, and of course Mark Andreyko.
Mark
Fantastic
Andreyko.
match. Woo! Well done, sir.
It wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty, and it wasn't sexy. But I guess a win is a win. There were some deep cut questions there. I actually thought Janine had it, and she's someone to watch. She's coming into her own. I'm scared of her. I beat her this time, but that was
really.
Thank you.
As thrilled as I am, obviously, that Mark won, and as you say, a win is a win. It was off to a little bit of a scary start, but I never stopped believing, because I know what Mark Andreyko is capable of. But you know what, she really did have a very impressive showing, and I played her before, and Bonnie played her before, and she's not just a she's the real deal. And I do think that she is somebody to and maybe she could masturbate and make better choices about who she allies herself with.
So now,
I really like that dress.
I was just gonna say that.
Which one?
Both. Right?
I like Jen's.
I was looking at between everybody in our faction, we've beaten all of them. Yes, Janine defeated me in a match, but then I bounced right back and defeated Jay Washington. Then we had Rachel Cushing in her match against Markia, which is one of the best matches that Rachel has ever played. And that's saying something given the level of competitor that Rachel is. And then Andreyko just beat the other two. So let me put it this way. We don't have anything left to prove at this point. What we do still have left to prove is how far Mark Andreyko really is going to go in this league. At this point, he is going to be the 3rd member of the Fight Club to get a #1 contender match. And if he wins, he'll be the 3rd member of the Fight Club to go up in a title match. And that's something that's pretty impressive, in my opinion. Obviously, I'm biased, but
Absolutely. So what's next? Who do you want next?
Excuse me.
Yep.
There we go.
Enter Ethan.
You can just leave the food on the table out there.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that means.
Oh, you're not the delivery boy. I'm sorry.
I was going to destroy you.
That's
I was
messed
actually going to come out here and say congratulations, but I don't even know if I want to do that now. Because look, I've known this guy a long time. He's a great writer, incredibly talented, but unfortunately that means nothing because you're in
Hollywood. It doesn't.
You're in my way, and I got to go through you to get to that title. So. I'm sorry, it's just what's going to happen.
I respect your playing abilities. As you said, we've known each other for a very long time. I'm a little bit nervous, but everybody has their weaknesses. Even Achilles had a heel, and I'm going to find yours. So it's going to be bloody, but I think I'm going to be left standing.
That may be the case, but as I said when I went up against McWeeny, yeah, you know a lot, but I know a lot more.
We'll see. Christian, you want to set a date?
See ya.
You're doing my tags now to get out of interviews? And we're back with the Viper Squad. Jay Washington, I know that probably didn't go the way you wanted to, but you guys gave a hell of a fight. I mean, there's absolutely nothing.
I went to a taco shop and I sat next to Stacy for like a half hour, but didn't say a word to her.
Pissed off. I'll tell you why. I was just the final score was Mark Andreyko 14, Stacey Howard 11, Janine 13. The final score could have been, well, not even the final, going into another question, could have been Mark Andreyko 14, Stacey Howard 11, Janine 14, but Christian Howard Christian Harloff, Howard, whoever he is, on the table didn't want to act like he heard Janine say repeat the question when he was trying to say time's up. So that caused her not to have that point. So you see this issue I'm having. I feel sorry for Stacey. Stacey knew it, the will didn't go her way. It happens to all of us. Janine got screwed out of this. I don't call this as an Andreyko win. I don't call this as a Fight Club win. I call this as a screw in the Viper Club thing. That's what's been happening over and over again.
Yeah. I mean, you had a really impressive match, and then it's kind of like you ran out of gas that last round. How are you feeling?
I just got cheated. That's what happened.
I didn't want to say anything, but Emma Fife was really close to Christian Harloff during when he didn't hear you, and I'm saying her force wizardry, it's a real thing. I'm just saying.
I mean, I brought a wig. I don't know what else to do.
All this hocus pocus, non-focus stuff keep going on. All this Hogwarts and all this art forts, it keeps happening. All this wizardry, crumbled up porgs and everything, sprinkly dust in Christian Harloff's hair. And that ain't shiny hair gel, that is porg magic. That is why this happened. You understand what I'm saying? There is a conspiracy, and I'm still gonna keep my petition in for the league to look into this demonic possession. Again, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ is not like this, okay? Bishop T.D. Jakes said something that applies to this situation at the moment, okay? And also Smokey Norfolk, who was 4'2", said, I need you now, Lord. We need you now. This ain't right.
So, Jay, what happens next for
That was a lot.
And we rebound, as always. We figure out how to get Harloff and others off the desk and how to get a new commissioner. And we just get some blessed olive oil like my grandmama used to have and put it on everybody's head and fix Janine's hammer and get her a new multi-pass. And then get Mercury in the match because they put up against the demon known as Rachel Cushing.
Oh, Jay! They broke Jay!
Totally broken.
One better than broke it, two. Better.
Is Jay gonna rap? Sing?
What the hell is it?
What?
Oh.
Oh no.
Is it?
Uh-oh.
Huh. Hey, Grogu, yeah, let's do this podcast. Come sit down. Chance lunch. Chance lunch.
I'm good. I'm glad you're here. You know why? Because I'm not scared of you. I'm going to embarrass you in front of all your friends, you little five horsemen. This is my league now, and you're in my world. Okay, that's great. Wonderful. You wanted me. You got me. We're going to play each other. But here's something I want you to understand, all right? To you, I'm some kind of mission, some kind of goal to accomplish. But what you got to understand is that to me, you're practice. So, have fun doing whatever you're going to do. Me and my friends, see you in the ring. See you in the ring.
Exactly, yep.
Harvey didn't like it.
Harvey loved it.
Harvey is critiquing.
Here's my best friend, Alex! Alex is my boy! And Ken's following it?
Because not only do we see impressive victory by Mario Drago in our
Ken is
we have
pissed.
Christian Harloff taking a break, and who steps in but a former Star Wars champion to announce this Star Wars match for a belt. Ken Napsuck. Ken, how the hell are you,
You
sir?
love that word "former" in your mouth. Former. It's like a Twinkie at a gas station convenience store. Mmm, so good, but you spit it out. Former. All right, but I'm here. Nice of you to change your shirt and dress up for the Star Wars occasion, paying respect to the greatest saga ever told.
And the greatest character in the greatest saga ever told is R2-D2. Plus, I spilled
That's
beer
not
on my
Admiral
previous shirt.
Raddus.
Thank you to PJ Campbell for dry cleaning my shirt. Hopefully, to have that back later on in today's festivities. This match, Ken, has been through all sorts of craziness with the defending champion, the guy who made you a former champion, Sam Witwer, not being able to defend the belt. So what do you do? Now we have a bunch of chaos here. Kalinowski's involved. Thad Williams is involved.
I'm here calling it. I should be up there competing, but I don't know what's happened. I think what's happened here, look, it's unfortunate turn of events, but Sam Witwer, it's very clear he didn't want to be in this anymore because he knew eventually I'd come back and
That
take
is
the
not the
title
reason
from
why
you.
Sam Witwer is not here. Is because he booked a very important job, so he's not going to be available for months. And so, look, we had a decision to make Kalinowski really pulling some of the triggers. Kalinowski has a no-tolerance policy. He doesn't care if you're a celebrity. He doesn't care about any of that stuff. All he cares about is making sure that that belt, if you can't defend it, it is going to go to Alex Damon. Then entered Thad Williams saying, well, look, okay, what can we do here? Alex Damon, he's already flying out here, and he said he could have just gotten the belt. You know what Alex Damon did? The competitor, the heart that this kid is? I thought he was a young Poe Dameron by the end of the live match.
That beard,
because
just
he
as
wants to play. He put an open challenge to whoever can take him on in Star Wars trivia. And once you know it, Mr. Rooster Teeth himself, Bruce Green, stepped up to the plate. Will he be Mighty Casey here today, Ken?
You said a lot of things there. You're like Dagnino at a happy hour. You just keep talking. But let me say this here.
We can attest to that.
Alex Damon for what he did. I absolutely do respect that kid.
Never saw.
He and Scrimshaw, I know he went out for his love event. I respect
He should come back and he's still
all right, that's all right. But what you said about Kalinowski proves what I've always said. He says a no tolerance for celebrities. Well, this is why they're working against me. They don't tolerate me either, because I'm a draw as well. Don't you see, Mark? This is a system all coming out right in front. It's all I have.
Not really sure that has anything to do with anything, but we are very excited to welcome Bruce Green into the studio to take on Alex Damon. And the winner is not only going to get the Star Wars Championship crown, they're going to get a very nice belt that has been provided to us by Jordan Afonso is the name. Thank you so much, Jordan. You can check out Jordan's. He's got an Etsy shop. It's Etsy.com/shop/Oilers Workshop, and you can check out his Instagram page, Oilers_Workshop. You can see all this cool stuff, and you look at that belt. Man, that could have been around your waist.
Look, I have envy for that belt. When I was a champion, like RB3 rated to target and put stuff together, and this is what they have now. Another thing working against me, but I covet that belt. I'm envious of whoever holds that belt.
RB3, now 21 can buy beer at Target, but lest we continue to divulge any more secrets about our young interns and staff here, the great hardworking staff here at Collider. How about we get to some of the pre-game chatter between Bruce Green and Alex Damon?
I like the last one.
Of course, I am so excited.
Alex!
I have been wanting that belt since I knew that it existed, since I saw it at Star Wars Celebration. So yeah, I'm very excited for a chance to play it.
So my name is Bruce Green. I work for Funhouse and Rooster Teeth, and I'm here to
embarrassing me in front of my
become the
friend
#1 contender for the Star Wars Schmoedown Championship. This is for the title? This is for the title. I'm here to win the title right now, today.
I'm a little disappointed that I'm not playing Sam Witwer, quite frankly. I mean, that's the match that we all wanted to see, and I want a shot at taking him down one-on-one. He beat me just barely in that Fatal 5-Way, and that has haunted me. So I want to get at him again, but I mean, I get it. He's a busy guy. He makes the Star Wars.
It's Alex Damon from Star Wars Explained. He was going to be handed the title because Sam Witwer couldn't defend it, and he put out the open challenge. Alex put out the open challenge to anybody to see if they could take that championship away from Alex, and I accepted because why not? I know a lot about Star Wars. I actually really like Alex, but I feel like I could beat him. I've only done a little bit of studying. This was kind of a last minute thing. Thad asked me to do it just a few days ago, and I was like, yeah, I'm in, let's do it.
I understand why Thad had to strip the championship from Sam. I have mixed feelings about it because, like I said, I wanted to face him, but who knows when I would have had another shot. Like, I had to fly across the country to do this, and I'm here, and I want a chance at it no matter what.
Today, at the Collider Collision, Alex, you are going to probably go down. Maybe. And if you don't, then you're going to really be hurting because you're going to realize that other people out there might be able to challenge you. And then if I win, you're going to feel really bad.
Bruce, again, I've been a fan for a long time. I respect the hell out of you, but I am going to walk away from that belt. I kind of need that belt at this point.
So who's like, I got Alex.
You wouldn't expect anything less from these.
Molly Damon.
I know what other personalities have brought to matches of this magnitude, but Green and Damon, they're just those are just two eggs with upper management written all over. Very nice to each other.
Yeah. That you say, you do here. But I'll tell you
office space.
This is what a stage. This is like debuting on a big giant WrestleMania, like Ronda Rousey, Bruce Green is showing up here. This is the first time we see it at Collider Collision 2. What that itself is quite an accomplishment, one for the history books, but the battle is about to begin.
That's right. What is the tale of the tape, Ken? You're going to tell us a little bit about what these lads are good at. I don't want to hear them. I want to hear what their strengths are.
Right, absolutely. Alex Damon's strengths include
Star Wars.
Explain
it. Star Wars.
I'm gonna give it away. Yeah, I might give an answer. I know it's unrestricted, specific in Star Wars. Someone on the Rebellion. But Bruce Green, his strengths include
been present for both of them.
Star Wars. They've come to the right store.
Star Wars. All right. Well, we are about set here to go in the studio. The crowd is ready. We might have a record capacity here for this Collider Collision Part 2. Ken, I think it's about time to get it on.
Yeah, it is time, Mark. In fact, it's time for the movie trivia.
Actually, it's 5 rounds to a finish.
Introducing first, the first challenger, representing Rooster Teeth and making his Schmoedown day.
Sounds like a barbecue.
0 wins and 0 losses. This is Bruce Green.
The first time we have had the longer notice
That's an excellent choice. His opponent, with a Star Wars record of 1 win
I can see that too, actually.
representing Star Wars Explained, the #1 contender to the Star Wars Trivia Championship of the World, Alex the Demon
will not be allowed on the desk. We're going to have one of our kids remove that because that just wouldn't be fair, Ken.
That wouldn't be fair at all. That wouldn't be fair at all. All right, Mark, you better deliver the rules to these fine contenders.
I certainly will. Alex Damon,
that was
who
the,
was so good
trailer
at the
music
live
for
event,
Solo.
and Bruce Green, kind enough and bold enough to be joining us here today, thinks he can take down Alex. Here's how we play in round 1. Again, it's a 5-round match, so pace yourselves. Hydrate with Dasani, which does have salt in it. Hydrate with Nutella. In round number 1, you're going to hear 10.
Let's get ready! 5 rounds to finish.
All right. To use one of my favorite Star Wars quotes, I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew. Your first question comes from Revenge of the Sith. That is the category Revenge of the Sith, episode 3. And your question is, who went looking for Yoda the moment he saw thousands of troops attack the Jedi Temple? One of the prequels.
Starting with the prequels there, as a hashtag prequelist like myself.
Some people have it says their favorite Star Wars movie.
No, I've seen
5, 4, 3, 2,
Bail
1.
Organa.
Down. Alex, your answer.
Bail Organa.
That is correct for a point. Bruce Green.
Chewbacca.
It's not Chewbacca.
Yes, but he didn't see it at the Jedi
It
Temple.
does appear at the end. That's not the correct answer.
It was Chewbacca and Tarful.
Second question comes from the category of Attack of the Clones, Star Wars Episode 2. Question is, in the Geonosis prison cell, what color are the electric bonds holding Obi-Wan's wrists and ankles?
Periwinkle?
We are off
Robin's
and
egg.
running. Yes,
There you
sir. 1 JT rule for Alex. In the Geonosian prison cell, what color are the electric
Since we're in the
bonds
desert,
holding
also
Obi-Wan's wrists and ankles?
Okay, I was gonna go for more of a violet, but all right.
Information you was getting to that repeat.
That's right. He started to write something down.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Red.
1. Looking for answers starting with Bruce.
Red.
That is incorrect. Alex.
Blue?
Blue.
They were, in fact, blue.
Yes.
And it's blue.
Bruce.
I like how that was just
Or perhaps he can do so with a question from the classic trilogy, the greatest Star Wars movie of all time, Return of the Jedi. Your question is, how many Ewoks helped Chewbacca commandeer an Imperial walker?
One of the highlights of my childhood.
Dos.
That scene.
I think Ewoks are massively underrated.
One looks like he has a mustache.
Love them to death.
The other one looks like a ginger cat.
3, 2, 1. Looking
Two.
for answers starting with Alex.
2.
That is correct.
Bruce.
2.
2. There he is. He's on the He even spelled out too like a gentleman.
That's good. All right. Fourth question comes in the category of Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Who narrowly avoids being injured when Anakin starts his pod racer for the first time? That's
Camped out for 2 days.
not one of the greatest scenes from my childhood.
Camped out for 2 days.
It's Jar Jar. Yeah, it's Jar Jar.
Oh, yeah.
I say C3PO.
Wait.
The Jar Jar technically does get injured.
That is correct.
Well, he does get
Yeah, but
he, like,
Jar
that's-
Jar gets his tongue numb.
I'm sorry.
So technically he does
It's
walk
not,
away
it's
with
not
an injury.
narrowly, like,
Yeah.
he does
Your next question
get hurt.
comes from the world of The Force Awakens. And your question is, according to Rey, how does BB-8 respond when she asked him where he came from?
Me too, big secret. I don't know.
Do I look like that Kermit meme?
It's a great name. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Alex.
That's classified.
That's true.
Bruce.
Oh, that's right.
I wouldn't actually give it that because how did he answer that?
Shout out to his friend Boy Andrew watching it.
I was thinking
All right,
like
question number
expression.
6. Question number 6 comes from A New Hope. What giant beast of burden is spooked by a swoop bike as Luke Skywalker drives into Mos Eisley?
Oh man.
It wasn't a man.
Starts with an R.
3, 2,
I call it
1,
boot camp.
and Bruce.
I know it's not Bantha.
That's correct. Incorrect for the answer.
Ronto.
Ronto.
Damn it!
Ronto it is.
Alex Davis still perfect in round 1. He's got a 4
I still should've known what it
and we will
was.
point out that if Alex does
it, Robert,
get
get
the
out here.
score right, that's a perfect round 1, and he will be asked a bonus question that is just to him. Your next question comes from The Empire Strikes Back, episode 5. How many moons could be seen above the planet Hoth? That's the cold
3 or 2.
Yeah.
It's a vacation destination for the richer.
Go right jack on. 5, 4, 3,
Say 3.
1, and down look for answer starting with Alex.
3.
That's correct.
0.
0.
Technically,
You doing a
correct if
trick
there's a
question
blizzard
here?
here.
Not the case.
All right, question 8 comes from Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Before entering Jeddah City, Jeddah herself told Cassian Andor that they should leave K2SO behind, except she referred to K2 as something else. What did she call him?
Sassbot. That's what I call
I'll back that.
Yeah, he's fine. These are tough. Yeah, this is no. 5, 4, 3,
I'll say him.
2, and 1. Looking for answers starting with Bruce.
Buggatables.
Incorrect.
Target
Target practice it is.
Alex.
Bruce got 6 points.
However, incorrect, Alex. 2 away from a perfect round 1. Your next question comes from the world of The Last Jedi, which I hear is being remade. Question.
Don't make fun of me. My producers have a lot of money for this.
Your question in The Last Jedi, how many porgs did Chewie cook over an open flame?
Uno.
Was it just the one? Or
It was just one.
It's a trick question.
Well, there's one on it as he's eating one.
Oh, so 2.
I want to say 2, yeah. Okay.
3, 2, and 1. Looking for answers starting with
But it could be
Alex.
1.
That's incorrect.
So it is 2.
That is incorrect. 2.
Okay.
2
He wanted
porgs.
to eat one. He had
Yeah,
it
there
on
you go.
the
Yeah.
fire.
2
Right.
All right, now we're we still got a 8.
No, I said there's one that he's
So
going to
this
use. There's
Alex
one
kid
that's
doesn't know anything about Star Wars.
All right, 10
mathematically correct.
in round 1 is from the category of mixed bag. Could be anything.
1. Keto.
In A New Hope. In A New Hope, who was the last one to jump down the Death Star's garbage chute?
Yeah, that's on.
One of my favorites.
I didn't ask you.
Is it C3PO?
5, 4, 3,
Han Solo, and he screams all the way down going.
1. And let's go to Bruce first.
Solo?
That is correct.
Han.
That is correct.
Put it together.
Han Solo, we would have accepted Harrison Ford. We would not have accepted Alden Ehrenreich, but he was good in that movie. We go to to round number 2. And this is the wheel round I had mentioned on that wheel. You're up. It is decision time, my man. Would you like to spin the wheel or defer to Bruce Green of Rooster Teeth fame?
I'll let Bruce go first.
Here comes Bruce. Gonna get up and spin. Interesting decision by Damon because this is a great opportunity for Bruce to get some points on the board. Feel good about himself.
Stop.
They are so street. That is a cock of the walk spin, Ken.
I don't understand the reference.
It's a cock of the walk. It's a turn of phrase. Cocks, roosters.
Oh, gotcha.
Don't make that dirtier than it has to be. It's still early in the
Rooster
course.
Teeth.
All right, we go to Empire Strikes Back.
Empire. Is he gonna stick with Empire?
Go with it.
He's gonna stick with Empire Strikes Back.
He's going to stick with Empire. All right. Bruce, I will be administering the questions to you. Ken will be asking the questions to Alex. You chose The Empire Strikes Back, which some have said is the second best Star Wars movie after Return of the Jedi.
That's how I feel.
Your first question is, what character is used as a human shield by an Imperial officer towards the end of the film?
Princess Leia.
Can I have multiple choice?
Certainly. Is it A, Chewbacca, B, Princess Leia, C, C-3PO, or D, Lando Calrissian?
Sorry for not waiting till number 2.
Say Chewbacca.
That is incorrect for the steal, Alex.
Leia.
1 point goes to Alex.
Right.
Can't afford to give up
It's
speed
a
in this
trap.
round, Ken.
She said it way before I had my part.
Who orders the rebels on Hoth to prepare for a ground assault?
General Readers. General Reckon.
2 points for
He was the
Bruce.
one leading the assault.
General Carlos Reagan.
Yeah, you take some punches early, you wake up, and he still has plenty to go here in round 2.
Absolutely.
Next up, what did Darth Vader say after Luke fell into the carbonite freezing chamber?
All too easy. Sorry.
Yes. Is it A, all too easy? B, your destiny lies with me, Skywalker? C, perhaps you're not as strong as the Emperor thought? Or D, I have you now?
If he doesn't get this.
Yeah, all too easy.
There you
1
go.
point.
There you go.
Yes.
All right.
Within four.
All right, your next question. What sector did rebel ground troops abandon to protect the Hoth evacuation fighters?
We need multiple choice on that one.
Is it A, sector 12, B, sector 13, C, sector 17,
I'm
or
at
D,
13.
sector
I'm the
11?
lead.
I'm saying 17.
11th my number. I'll go.
I was gonna say 11.
Sector 17?
That is incorrect. Alex
I was
was
wrong.
12. It is 12.
Damn, Alex.
Damon goes up by 5.
Missing the question against Alex is just
Yeah.
detrimental.
Exactly.
Oh.
Question.
You don't want that to
It
happen.
is a championship match, Ken, and this next question has championship medal. In The Empire Strikes Back, according to C-3PO, what are the odds of successfully navigating an asteroid field?
6,720 to 1.
That is
3,720
incorrect,
to 1?
Alex.
3,721.
Yeah.
He got it, and he got 2 points, and it's one number off. He had it.
Yeah.
He proves he's seen the movie, Ken, but you're just one number off. Ended up being 3,000 off, and Alex Damon gets
Never
it.
tell
That's a
me
big
the odds.
2-point steal. And
All right, Alex is coming up here to spin.
here comes Alex. It's
It's like those guys that bowl. Ever seen Cody Hall bowl? He bowls like that.
wrist action on it. It's like watching Jim
Yeah,
Ford
that
swing
one.
a golf club, Ken.
Hello, friends.
There you go. Come on, stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with it.
He's gonna keep it.
He's gonna
Come
keep
on.
it. And I feel like that's a favor
That's
to
why
me.
we're best
I don't know if
friends.
it's true, but I feel like this did that to show off.
See how I do Return of the Jedi.
I am actually going to ask the questions in round 2 to Alex as well, so Ken can keep his beady little eyes off the master documents. Your question in the world of Return of the Jedi, first to 5, Alex. Which Moth was charged with overseeing the construction of the second Death Star?
Jar Jar.
Jar
That
Jar.
is correct for 2 points.
I forgot Alex would probably answer pretty quick. I was letting everybody else get a chance.
Look, he's got
Don't think about us.
Yeah, just
All right, I got it. Yeah, I
Alex,
can.
who is the first rebel to cause an Imperial scout trooper to crash his speeder bike?
Luke?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Chewbacca.
2 points. He hit one with
Dang.
out of the gate.
Good shot, Joey.
Your next question, Alex. What holding sector did Admiral Akbar order Green Group to stick close to during the second Death Star attack?
MG7.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Green Group, stick close to holding sector, MG7.
Your next question. Whose leg did we see Wicket hug?
Han Solo.
Han. 2 more points. 2 more points. Now for
21 to 6.
a perfect round number 2, really to put some pace between himself and Bruce Green. When Darth Vader's shuttle's approaching the second Death Star, what color code clearance is given in order to deactivate the security shield?
Multiple choice.
Blue.
What? I can steal it now.
Code clearance blue.
Unfortunately, that is not on the table just yet. Alex, is it A, blue, B, red, C, black, or D, gold?
100% blue.
Blue.
He did not steal it. He just got it
He
right.
stole it.
Blue for 1 point.
Stole
I've
it
seen
from
that movie
himself.
about 200 times. I knew like one of those answers. Alex Damon, 22 to 6 over Bruce Green. We don't know how Sam Whitworth would have fared up to this point, but we know that Bruce Green was brave enough to step into the ring of Alex Damon. He is feeling the full brunt of him right now as we move on to the betting round. This is round number 3. It is a nice, like a Han Solo, Indiana Jones hybrid. Here it goes. This is movie quotes.
All right.
Here we go.
Movie
Here you go.
Well, that's the first time today.
This
is what you've been living for.
All right, gentlemen. So you saw that it was movie quotes. So we need you to write down your number that you're going to wager. And we're going to have one of our line judges, Bruce, if you would mind showing it to our man Alex and Cops, if you could just check out Alex for confirmation. And here we
Alex
go.
is gonna go for top
I'm going to
line.
ask the question to the field. Please write down within 15 seconds your best attempt at an answer. Who said, "This will begin to make things right"?
Oh,
Shit, the Force Awakens.
Tekka.
Force
Send
Tekka.
Tekka. Yeah, send Tekka.
More saying Tekka.
Make things right. Force Awakens.
Also the first thing said in Force
Now the rest
Awakens.
attempt at an answer. And we're going to go in 5, 4, 3,
Max wants to know.
2, 1. Alex Damon, what was your answer?
Lor San Tekka.
All right, and Bruce?
Old Man Jedi.
We did need the character name. Bruce, how many points did you wager?
3.
He wagered 3, so he's going to lose 3 here. And so he's down to 3 points. And Alex, you got the correct answer. How many points did you wager?
3.
Holy cow.
This will be getting these things right, making it passing out the bell.
At least now, since he's the champion, we will probably see him go up against Whitworth, and I'm sure that Whitworth will come back.
He's going to face Ken first.
Open challenge. We're coming into this arena on a big stage in front of Collider, Collision crowd, and the fans everywhere. Bruce, we hope you come back and do more with us here. But what can you say about Alex Damon? This kid, he is Star Wars Explained. He explains it. He's how I trained. I've said that before, and he kind of proved it here today. Maybe he was hidden from the start.
Ken, I have a theory. I think that when Alex came out, I think
But
the
the
book was
liquor store guy,
actually reading
he knows.
Alex. That's how much he knows about Star Wars movie trivia. But I give all the credit in the world to Bruce Green stepping up here. He took a shot at the champ. He missed. But man, how hard is it to come into the white-hot spotlight of the Collider Collision 2 to go up against a champ, a worthy champion like Alex Damon? It's not easy, and Bruce Green's got nothing to hang his head about. We're going to have an interview with both the winner and the loser, and then when we come back, it's going to be Christian Harloff sitting right here in this chair and myself, because we have a matchup for the ages, or maybe it's going to be the most lopsided match in the history of the Schmoedown. Dangerous Dan Murrell will be taking on the dastardly team action villain himself, Drew Guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with your new Star Wars champion, Alex Damon. Alex, you gotta be riding on a little bit of a high right now.
You know, it does feel good, I won't lie. I mean, I've wanted this belt for a long time. But on the other hand, this is kind of unfinished business. I mean, yes, I am holding it, but I'm not going to feel like it's truly
It looks
mine.
good there.
It does look
It's
great.
a great jacket, Jen.
The guy
I
who
know.
did this, hats off to him. But this is kind of an open invitation to Sam. Whenever he wants to challenge me, I would love to face him one-on-one. Whenever he can, just let me know. I'll
Star
fly
Wars
back in.
celebration.
I mean, Alex, I think that you displayed
Oh my god.
quite a bit of knowledge. Some of those were some super deep cuts. The cuts just keep getting deeper. Are you a little concerned that at any point they're just going to be unanswerable? No.
Really, I mean, I think that the harder it gets, like, yeah, there might be some that I don't get, but I think that's what it's all about, is the challenge. And how much can I know? And some of that was just like, I happened to read that like yesterday, so it comes down to luck sometimes.
And your opponent, Bruce Green, he stepped up at a moment's notice to make sure that this match happened and that you had someone to even compete against. That's got to mean a lot to you.
All credit to Bruce. Yes, I have been a huge fan of him and his channel Funhouse for a long time. He really stepped up. He just didn't get the prep time that I did or any of the competitors have. So, I mean, it's hard to come out here for your first time and do a championship match. Like, I have nothing.
Yeah, we're not answering basic questions at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I have nothing but respect for him.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations again. Really hope that you get your chance against Whitworth sometime soon.
Oh, thank you. But in the meantime, I'm just going to take this home to Atlanta, right? Yeah, this is mine now? I don't know if you'll let me carry on.
I don't think we're going to let you do that.
Well,
let him.
TSA won't for sure.
When Christian turns his back, we'll see.
Yeah, I guess I'm here and I got mopped the floor by the champion. I'll take it. That's fine. That's no problem.
No, Bruce, but I mean, thank you so much for stepping in at the last moment to take a match like this, because as you've seen, they're not like your mom and dad's Star Wars questions. These are deep cut trivia questions.
Do the questions get easier, or are those like?
No.
Are those, no. Okay, I didn't think so. Yeah.
Now, do you feel like if you'd had a little bit more time, and you took this match in like the 11th hour and 59 minutes, do you feel like if you'd have had a little more prep time, that you would have been better prepared for a match like this?
I think I would have. I think I would have been able to actually watch the films and read the
That
wikis,
helps.
because I hadn't done that. It was about, I think it was about 48 hours notice, and
Wow.
I would have been able to do it. But to be honest with you, I think Alex still would beat me. I mean, Alex is a monster. He's obviously very well prepared. He runs a YouTube channel about Star Wars, and all respect in the world to Alex. And I'm just honored to even lose to him.
Oh, what's next for you? Are you going to stick around here?
Yeah, you know what? I am. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna do some studying. Hopefully, they'll kind of put me in the bottom, and then maybe I'll work my way up the ranks. And
That's
maybe I'll
how you
see
do
Alex.
it.
Maybe I'll see Alex again. Maybe not. But either way, I'm just glad I was the go-between for the belt.
That's how you do it. You know, you sneak back up in the rankings, and before you know it,
We'll see what happens.
I like that.
My people, my brothers, the horsemen. What's going on? We got the Inner Geekdom Sam coming on. Matt Los, dude. My pizza boy. How you doing? Outlaw? Mr. Outlaw? Oh, dude.
But I thought you loved it.
Oh, man. This is something like out of a dream. You know what I mean, dudes? Y'all want to get like drinks after this? Or like some pizza?
Oh, no.
Head over to... No, really? Oh, I thought that maybe... What's up, guys? How's it going? Hey. You're dangerous. You're a dangerous Dan Murrell. You know that. I don't have to tell you. Yeah, I'll see you this. Damn it. I have a speech that I wrote that I always carry on me in case I have to meet you, and I left it.
You send it to me.
Oh, really?
Tell me the next
Just
thing.
give me your phone number, maybe, and I can later. But yep, you're real. You're actually okay. You're playing. I'm shaking and all that. You're playing Andrew Guy today.
I am playing Andrew Guy.
You're gonna beat him, right?
Oh, I sure hope so. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You got it, because you know he attacked me in a hallway once, and Roka and Nose saved me. I preferred it than you, but they were just there.
Oh,
They're dudes. They're mean dudes. They run around like they own the place. He has a cane for some reason. I don't know why. But so maybe you could like break the cane after you beat him, huh?
Well, I tell you what, Dale, for you, I'm gonna do my best.
Yeah.
It's nice to meet you. Have a good one. I gotta go do a fight. Thanks for it. Thanks for support. I appreciate it.
Y'all see that?
Oh, man.
I love this place.
Hell yeah, Dale.
So, Doc, not you.
Yeah.
in the Star Wars Championship. And now, the end of video one. Here we go. This is the definition, the absolute definition of a grudge match. You have Dastardly Drew Guy. Drew Guy is going to be going head-to-head with the former two-time champion of the world, David Daniel returns. And listen to the crowd. You hear Daniel, arguably one of the most popular characters we've ever had in the league. He is back. Here's how this all broke down.
This is exciting stuff. I mean, Dan Murrell's about to walk through that curtain. He's like Mr. Dream in Mike Tyson's Punch Out. He's going up against Glass Joe.
We haven't seen Dangerous Dan Murrell since he and I played back last August. We played for the championship.
I remember that. Such a long time. It feels like
surprised me and everyone else, the whole Schmoedown community said, I'm done. I'm hanging it up. I'm retired.
Gave it up, one-way Greyhound ticket out of town.
And he left, and we didn't see him, and he wasn't coming back. People thought, would he be back for the Spectacular? He wasn't there. People thought, would he be back for the tournament last year? He wasn't there. And it was like, okay, this is a real thing. Murrell is going to be a guy, someone who'll be in the Hall of Fame, but that's it.
Moved on with his life in a cabin in Montana.
Let's rewind now to the free-for-all. So you talk about what Andrew Guy, first of all, who had an amazing run in the tournament with his partner.
Played very well. Played very well.
They were finalists against the now champions above the line where they lost, but Andrew Guy lost control of his temper, tackled John Roca.
It was a horrific incident and a regrettable one, I would say.
Physical and was
sorry to the families out there.
Suspended from the league for 2 months. So no one had seen him. So now here's the free-for-all, where we're thinking Dan Murrell could maybe return. The music hits, the Jaws music starts. And who comes through those curtains? Guy. Guy ruins absolutely
That was the best. That was the best ever.
So good. And then he goes on
wearing your glasses.
for the next couple
Those
of
are my
weeks to say,
sunglasses.
I'm the guy that beat Dan Murrell. I took out Dan Murrell. And he really believed that he eliminated Murrell from existence.
Yeah, and look, I know if you hear this, and this is one of the first Schmoedowns you've ever seen, you're like, okay, so they got a retired guy, and they got a guy who tackled somebody, not just playing in the match. What you're about to see is arguably the greatest competitor in the history of the Schmoedown playing somebody else who competes in the Schmoedown.
What I would say, I think that the guy has become a presence in the movie trivia Schmoedown.
Good cane wielding.
You look at what happened at that live event. June 2nd at that event, Andrew Guy came in hot. He was pissed off after the events of the match against Shirewolves, and he called out and he mocked Murrell. And then what happens? One of the greatest moments in Schmoedown history, the Five Horsemen form. We get the reveal of Jason Inman, Matt Nose, John Roca, Mark Riley, and then here comes Murrell, and then he challenges, and here we have the match today. Couple this ridiculous thing going on with Ben Bateman taking the dog, and now he's gone. Riley can't be here.
Took a dog.
But the Horsemen are here. Guy is by himself, and we have our match. It's Guy versus Murrell.
Guy versus Murrell. Will Giancarlo Stanton show off? Time will tell. In the meantime, I think we have a pretty good match. This could get competitive. This could be Murrell coming back, and he could prove that he is still like a Mike Tyson in 1986. Or he could come back. He might be a little rusty, Christian. I think we're giving enough credit to the fact that Andrew Guy at least is in shape.
All right, well, let's hear from both the competitors.
Mark.
You know, I knew it was time to step away, and I stepped away. I didn't know when I would be back. I knew I'd be back someday. And when you got a guy out there calling you out, saying that they beat you, saying that they buried you, saying that you're dead, it seems like a hell of a time to come back.
You know, it's an interesting day here at Collider. It's like The Walking Dead. All the geriatrics are out of their old home today. We got Roca and Nose and Murrell. What is this shit? I beat everyone on that team. I beat everyone on that team except for the two guys that retired. And guess what? I wanted all of them.
The thing to keep in mind is I didn't pick Andrew Guy. Andrew Guy picked me. And he obviously picked me for a reason. If he didn't want me to come out of retirement, if he didn't want to actually play me, then he shouldn't have gone around saying, I beat the champ, I beat Dan Murrell. There's only very few people that can say, I beat Dan Murrell, and I respect those people. And you know why? It's because they got in the ring with me, and they did beat me.
I've got nothing to lose. I'm on top of the world. Everyone's watching me right now. Murrell's big, great return, I made it happen. I made it big. What do I have to lose? Nothing. Murrell has everything to lose. He's scared. Oh, yeah. believe it or not, Kitty's at home. He's scared.
You know, I see a lot of people talking about, oh, this is a tomato can match. This was gonna be a KO. This was gonna be a walkover. Why would Murrell come back and do this? Again, I didn't pick this match. Guy picked this match. He obviously wants to play me. And you know what? Any given match, any given day, anything can happen. But Guy obviously thinks the thing that can happen today is that he can beat me. So let's see.
Who am I, he asks? I'm the guy that got him to come and beg to play me in front of 400 people. Why? Because I devised it from the beginning. Ever since I walked out of the free-for-all, I knew this was going to happen. And he knew that he had to either step up or shut up.
Guy, just remember, I didn't make this happen, and I didn't choose this course of action. You did the day that you walked out of that curtain at the free-for-all saying, I beat Dan Murrell and I killed Dan Murrell. Well, guess what? Dan Murrell is here. Dan Murrell is here to play you. And whatever happens, just remember, you're not only going to have to deal with me after today, you're going to have to deal with my buddies. Because the horsemen are coming after you.
Fuck you!
I think Andrew Guy makes a great point. He really, when it comes down to this contest, has nothing to lose. He doesn't have any to lose because, like he said, if he loses, he was supposed to lose. But if he wins, he can catapult himself into the top elite players because he'll have a victory over Dan Murrell. A lot of the pressure is on Dan Murrell. He has not been in the ring since August of last year, and he's supposed to beat Andrew Guy. If he doesn't, what does that mean for his legacy? If he does, where does he go from there? We know he's competing on September 8th in the live event. We still don't know who yet, but
We'll
we
be
know that
there.
he's going to be there. Is he going to have a nice, a little bit more inside of that air of invincibility, or is he going to have a little bit of a taint on that legacy?
We've seen it with the greatest athletes in the history of time, with Tiger Woods having a rocky comeback. Michael Jordan lost in the playoffs when he came back from baseball. Dangerous Dan Murrell. Is he wearing number 45 or is he back to wearing number 23?
Tale of the tape. Well, there you got Andrew Guy. Strengths
Going
are
with that 90s
guns
NBA.
movies, action movies, and offending everyone. And then you have Dangerous Dan Murrell, Spielberg movies, Oscar movies, and intimidating everyone he walks upon. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
Movie Trivia Schmoedown! Good crowd today. Good crowd.
Introducing first. Representing the Action Army. Making his Schmoedown singles debut. He is part of the 2017 Heel Team of the Year, the 2017 Ultimate Team Schmoedown finalist, Dastardly Drew
I love the cane.
That's a dope time.
And I do love how he throws the curtain when he walks out too. Good intro.
He said he did it. Is that someone taking his cane out?
He has his own cane right.
That's our other friend, Alex. Why not?
Shots of your coat.
Thank you. And nobody can touch the footloose jacket.
Yeah.
All right. And his opponent, making his return to the
Been a while since we've
Schmoedown
seen this
ring,
entrance.
representing the Five Horsemen, with a record of 7 wins, 2 defeats, and 4 knockouts. The 2016 Player of the Year, the former 2-time Movie Trivia Schmoedown Champion of the World, Dangerous Dan Murrell!
What? Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
That shirt is
I thought they'd all come out together though. Look at that.
I want it.
Freaking guy. I love him.
The five horsemen.
Energy in the room is palpable, Mark.
You know, Christian, I've never seen anybody be able to follow a Murrell Street chant, but Dan Murrell was able to pull it off here today.
All right, so Dan Murrell is back on the table. Good to see you back. Dan.
Funny, it's their very first event. They didn't all show up for it. Wow, look at that.
Oh, why is that, you think?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything about what
you
you're
don't know
talking
what
about.
happened. Okay.
If you've seen
car
Cal,
running,
all right,
please call.
All right,
If you've seen
Cal,
in and out vision for Dan Murrell.
All right, round number one. Mark, how's it work?
To the microphone, please. No selfies during actual competition.
No phones. If you have your phone, you're going to be disqualified once that match starts.
And I will remind our competitors.
You'd be like Ryan. I'm sorry, I can't believe that.
You won't lose if you're Googling questions.
Hey, Dan, give me a look right here. Dan Murrell, Dan Murrell not playing along with Andrew Guy's dad on a vacation.
All right. All right.
Are
you ready?
Dude, I was ready 20 minutes ago when he entered.
Dan, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Then let's get ready to start!
I will be kicking off the questioning, and I will remind each competitor of your 3 usages of the JTE rule and your 1 challenge per match. Your first question comes from the fantastical world of fantasy, science, fiction, and the query is, what 2001 David Duchovny, Julianne Moore sci-fi comedy sees 2 college professors, a firefighting cadet, and a geeky government scientist trying to save the world from aliens?
Got Orlando Jones.
That's the 7-Up guy.
No, it's got Donkey Lips from Salute Your Shorts.
2, 1. Dan.
Evolution?
Correct.
Selenium and Sulfite.
Evolution?
Nice.
Yeah!
The logo for the movie. That's
1 point. It's over. He won.
Done.
Horror/thriller. Who directed 28 Days Later?
Easy. I'll say it at the 2 second.
One of the better
Lights are
movies.
warmer now, aren't they, Dan?
5, 4, 3.
I get this trash talking.
Danny Boyle.
1.
I'm gonna kill you, Ellis.
Pens down. All right.
Sword cane.
Guy.
My buddy Danny Boyle.
Correct. Dan.
Danny Boyle.
There you go. Okay, Danny Boyle. So we got tied up here around, question number 3.
All right, in the world of dramas. In the film Saving Private Ryan, what job did Tom Hanks' character have before the war?
Teacher. I wouldn't know. I don't trust him.
It's a Spielberg film, by the way. Just want to throw that in there.
4,
Kane walking.
3, 2,
Teacher.
1. Pens down. Dan.
English
Teacher.
Correct. Andrew.
I was a teacher.
All right. 3-3. Tied up here. 3-3.
Your guy not blinking. We can't really tell because there's
That's the one thing I can say I enjoy about you, Dan, is you wear sunglasses. I don't even have that. So.
All right, here we go. Next question. Animated. Fix It Felix Jr. is the name of the primary video game in which...
I'm going to wreck it.
Fix it, Felix! Kind of thing.
Can you be honest with me?
Shouldn't it be wrecked internet?
Yes, 5. No.
I'm already quoting the second movie.
You get fake ones. 2.
Because we saw some
1. Pens down, please, and Dan.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Correct. Andrew.
Wreck-It Ralph.
You had it. Tie game here still. Tie game.
Yep.
Tie game. Guy is holding his
Look
own.
at
4-4. Next question.
To remind competitors it is not a competition to make as much noise as you can with the whiteboard on.
Fans are so damn quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Get out of here!
Get him up, Andrew. From the world of
Get him up out of
Oscars. The Oscars. Gary Oldman won an Oscar for Best Actor with Darkest Hour. Which 2012 film was he nominated for Best Actor?
Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy?
Yep.
He was nominated.
I know, say that 10 times fast. Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
3, 2,
Say Dark Knight.
1. Pens down, please. Drew.
Dark Knight Rises?
Incorrect. Dan?
Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
Correct. Goes up by 1 point. Only 1 point, though. Only 1 point.
Yeah, I don't think
One
they're going
point
to
game rule still perfect, and now Andrew Guy has no hope of answering the bonus question should we get to that.
Next question here is in the realm of comedies.
Foley. Sorry.
Who plays Jason Sudeikis' cocaine addict boss, Bobby Pillett, in Horrible Bosses?
Oh, yeah. 2 seconds.
Got excited there.
5,
Wait, they probably don't.
4,
I'm gonna tie you right now.
3, 2,
Murrell.
1.
My bad.
Pens down, please. And Dan Murrell.
Oh.
Kevin Spacey?
No!
It's Isaac. And the place goes
This
nuts.
is Colin Farrell's father, which is Donald Sutherland, right?
Cheer,
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Like it wasn't
Like
addicted
best
to
friends
coke.
with Jason.
Yeah, come on.
It wasn't addicted to
All right,
coke.
our next question comes from a world of action adventure. And it
You guys
is
wanna see
clear
coke?
present
It's like a
danger
bombing.
and Patriot games. Sees terrorists
Yeah, I know
and
this one.
play with
That's a 2-minute mark.
literary
2 seconds.
characters.
2 second mark, not 2 minutes. I don't know my time.
Lost in the crowd.
God, you're already the center of attention. You still have to talk.
5.
I can't hear you.
That's why you keep
Oh,
talking.
boy.
I know.
Is he in row 2?
They're both of each other. Jack Ryan.
And we're gonna stop.
Jack
Pens
Ryan.
down, please. Pens down, please. All right. And we
Wait, I
go
thought I
to
heard two.
Andrew Beck.
Jack Ryan.
Correct, Dan.
Jack Ryan.
Tied up, 6-6. I think he started to piss Dan off. That's probably a bad thing. All right, last question, guys.
Not so much Ben Affleck, Jack, but
Or
Rodriguez's baseball nickname in the Sandlot.
I know this one up to 2
the
seconds.
Jet Rodriguez.
That's not the 2 second mark, but
Benny
okay.
the Jet
Somebody's just getting
Rodriguez.
ejected from
It's
the
out the
studio.
window now. Everybody just shout when it
Oh, sorry.
We're just where I started the phrase.
I got really excited about the Sandlot, okay?
She
It
got
was
a
a
big
sports
And
game.
Dan.
Who's the biplane? Flash?
Incorrect?
No!
The jet.
Jet.
The Jets! Look at the video! Look at the video!
Andrew Guy. 1
He
point.
ran away with it. It's over now. Look at that.
Number 2.
Beat him into the ground.
1 point lead over
dog
Dan
is
Murrell
in-
as we get into
The dog is just
round
presenting.
number 2. Round number 2. Here we go. Round number 2. Mark, how's it work?
Sir Andrew Guy, against all odds, you are in the lead right now. Wait, I'm sorry. Andrew Guy is in the lead as of right now.
Wow.
I think you guys all know that I like to play from behind, so.
Yeah,
Oh.
let him go first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not sure how that correlates to.
Look at. I think it went from being nice to
Shut up, Roca. Dan
Oh,
Murrell
shit.
goes up. Looking
Oh, man, if this goes in, guys,
Dan Murrell.
way,
You would think maybe
direction,
Spielberg
I'd love
movies
to
is
see
in his
you.
wheelhouse, but I don't know that he
There
has
you
a
go.
wheelhouse.
That's the word. That's the terminology that best fits this moment.
It is
Judge.
the opponent's choice. It could be Denzel.
Oh, come on.
Stay.
Stay.
Yeah,
Okay, there you go. They're hard. Kicks are
When you don't
tough.
fear a camera in the wheel,
I would
it's
say
very
stay.
easy to spin again.
You would.
Especially if you think that, okay, if it comes back to it, that's
I would
fine.
too, but
Yeah, but he knows he's got
Because I'm
he's
afraid
got
of
his
everything else.
2000s out
No,
there.
comedy's on
He's
there.
got Spielberg
we
movies.
dominated.
Those are all
You
pretty
did.
much
Dominated comedy.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Christian just he's not looking flustered right now. But
It doesn't really matter.
It's
Yeah, you know what
Pizza.
he's already
Or is he going to pick sports?
Sports movies.
Yeah, I think he's going to pick sports because it's his.
And that's what he kept saying.
Andrew, do you have an idea?
Do I have to go up and move it?
No, just what do you got? We'll move it for you. What do you want?
I mean, let's go to romance.
Oh, wow.
Romance.
Yeah.
It is.
Dan is getting
I thought he was
romance
doing
movies
sports
here.
movies.
Romance movies.
Man, I
All right.
saw him lose to sports movies. He seems like a smart guy. I feel like he'll probably study.
All right, here we go. Dan, you get 4
That's true,
questions in
yeah.
a room of romance. First one. Water for Elephants features Reese Witherspoon and what other Oscar-winning actor?
Well, Zac Efron's not really Oscar winning.
Not yet.
No, that's Robert Pattinson.
That one. Robert.
Adrian Brody.
I'm gonna go Adrian Brody.
It's Christoph Waltz.
Michael
Is it
Caine.
Christoph?
D. Christoph
It
Waltz.
is.
I never watched that movie.
That's right. Quentin each time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can you repeat the options, please?
For Django. And
You will be taking these.
for-
Okay. All right. A. Adrian Brody. B. Colin Firth. C. Michael Caine. D. Christoph Waltz.
Christoph.
Colin Firth.
That's correct. The correct answer is Christoph Waltz.
Wow.
Deal.
All right.
He's getting all antsy now.
Look at him, yeah. Look
What
at him.
actor?
Come on,
What
Mark.
actor appeared in both Valentine's Day and Silver Linings Playbook?
Robert De Niro.
Actually, it's Bradley Cooper.
2 points.
Damn!
steals.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
All right, here we go. Who directed the 1985 Brat Pack film St. Elmo's Fire?
Joel Schumacher.
2 points.
There you go. There you
Can you
go.
at least tie Andrew?
I did not know that.
Here's your last question in romance. What does Claire Danes sell in the 2005 romantic drama Shop Girl?
Three Amigos.
Incorrect. 2
DVDs.
points.
Perfume?
Seashells by the seashore.
Jewelry.
She sells gloves. Gloves. So,
Really?
Glove sales
but
person.
Andrew Guy is in the lead here. With
And
his
now
Not so
spins.
much, though.
Alex, I need my
Wow.
cane.
10 to 8.
That's right.
Andrew Guy.
Walking stick.
Andrew Guy has taken a 2-point lead
Yeah.
in spin.
Alex.
So Andrew Guy now, if he has a good round here, could really put it out of reach.
This is
Here we go.
suddenly a very important spin to somebody
Yeah.
who needs a cane to get to the lead. And here is the spin. Action adventure on there, obviously.
Yeah, so harnesses all of his energy into his
Perhaps
arm.
you think sports movies, maybe comedy.
Let's
that
go
well
old school. Let's
served
get action.
the
Is
guy
action
well.
on there?
What's it
Yeah.
gonna be? It's looking like
Too bad movie
Denzel
release
or
date.
Comedy. Go with it, man. Yeah, stick with
I'm
it.
gonna stick with
too bad
the
movie release.
Energy drinks.
Andrew
They
Guy
killed
in
us
the world
with
of comedies. You're gonna have 4 questions, each worth 2 points. Your first one is
Yeah, why would you guys lost?
No!
Bob.
That's like
Marley.
energy drink.
In What About Bob?
Fish.
Points.
Yep.
And the crowd is
His
silent.
name is Gil. By the way.
Why are you so damn quiet?
Not me, man. I'm with you.
Question.
Come on.
I had a guy
Should
pulling
be-
the upset.
Baby
According
steps.
to the legendary actress Meryl Streep's character, Miranda Priestley, what is the actual color of Andy's blue sweater in the Devil
He knows it. Look at it.
Prada?
It's not blue, it's cerulean, motherfuckers.
The crowd can't help but enjoy the question because it was Meryl Streep, Christian. All right. Your next question.
That Andrew Guy is so hot
In
right
the
now.
So hard right now.
A Million Ways to Die in the West.
Oh,
Seth MacFarlane's character.
That is
He's a
such
sheep herder.
That is such a good movie.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
damn.
2 more points. And
can't even remember. I saw
Because he comes back home and the sheep's on the roof.
Yeah.
Which they do, those bastards.
In the film The Big Lebowski,
Oh, the
what
Lebowski.
political figure appears as a bowling alley attendant during the dude's dream sequence?
Well, I'm glad that Dan did that because I actually don't know the answer. So let's go to multiple choice.
Is it A, Saddam Hussein, B, Anwar Sadat, C, George W. Bush, or D, Muammar Gaddafi?
Bush?
That is incorrect.
For 1 point.
Right, 1
So-
point, but does it even matter
All
at
right.
this point, Chris?
All
It's a
right.
7-point game.
It's a 7-point game, so Guy would have to have a colossal collapse here in round 3, but Dan Murrell has
Which
come back
team
before.
action
Let's
doesn't
see.
do.
So round number 3, how does it work? As we get to crime. 2-pointer.
Dad, feet on the
Name
deck.
2 of the 4 actors that played the 4 untouchable officers in Brian De Palma's The Untouchables.
Sean Connery, Kevin Costner,
Kevin Costner and Sean Connery.
Thanks for 2 points.
That's 2 of them.
Low-hanging fruit. It's still a
Dan,
good question for a
All
two-pointer.
right, Dan, here we go. So now you have category number 8 is comedy. Comedy. All right.
Not glad those are the only
In
two.
Meet the Parents, what happens to Pam's sister Deborah when
There you go.
everyone is
Easy.
playing volleyball?
Easy.
breaks her nose.
Yeah.
Right in the
Breaks
face.
her nose.
3 points. All right.
In the
So
face.
now Dan has his 5-pointer. If he hits it, it goes back to Guy. If he misses it, Andrew Guy will win via TKO. Dan, you chose category number 16. Dramas. Dramas. Here we go for your 5-point question.
Got some drama right here, huh?
Yep. Tom Hardy plays a disgraced member of the Russian military police who investigates a series of child murders during the Stalin-era Soviet Union. In what mystery thriller?
What was that movie called?
I don't know.
Well, I was going to say 42, but I know the term. It's a
5,
number, I think.
4, 3.
Repeat, please.
Tom Hardy
Oh, no.
plays a disgraced member
For
of
him,
the Russian
for
military
Action Army.
police
Great.
who investigates a series of child murders during the Stalin-era Soviet Union? In what mystery thriller?
I don't remember the number, but I know it's a number.
5.
I think you're thinking of K-19.
3.
No.
Two.
Lay down.
Tom Hardy
no.
plays a disgraced
he's
member of
flustered.
the Russian
He's
military
flustered.
police who investigates a series of child murders during the Stalin-era Soviet Union. In what mystery thriller? 5.
No. Child 44.
I knew there was a number that was like 42.
Wow!
The stunt right there. Dan Howell, the heavy favorite, Andrew, wrecking shop here, not only in the studio, but also with the league itself. What
Guys back with a vengeance.
by Andrew Guy.
That's insane.
Did not expect to see that.
Hey, remember when we played him and I said Andrew Guy was actually the good one in the group? And I said Ben was the cheap elite, the weak link?
What's up, movie
Right
trivia
here.
Schmoedown fans? Jen
Right
Sturgeon
here.
here with Andrew Guy.
These guys are brutal.
Yeah. Say it. You can call me the GOAT. It's fine. I'll read them again, and it's been recorded now. The fans, did you hear them? Me neither. Me
Right
neither.
here, bitch.
It feels so good. It feels so good. I would love. Please ask your next question. I'm going to really enjoy this interview.
So, I know a lot of people were doubting you coming into this. Did you doubt yourself?
No. You saw me when I walked in the building. I knew I was going to win from the moment I walked in, and there was only 2 people who believed in me. You know who they were? Ben Bateman, the boss, my boy, and you. Oh yeah, Jessica, I know. You've been a Team Action fan, Action Army since day one. You hide it. You try to hide it like you don't love us, but I know you love Team Action, and I know you love what went down today.
I don't like anything that went down today, but
You do, and you know what? I should be the #1 contender now. I should be.
Wait, what?
I TKO'd Dan Murrell. You know who else has done that?
Yeah.
Who else has TKO'd Dan Murrell? Can we get a stat check? Nobody. No one's ever TKO'd Dan Murrell, and I did it. And I knew the answer to this question. So you know what? You know what? I want the belt. Where's the belt? It's going to be right here. Have me play the spectacular. I sent his ass back to retirement. He's gone. Gone, baby, gone.
I think we're done here.
Yes.
Can I say one more thing?
Yeah. Where's the belt?
The belt, baby.
Where's the
Yes!
belt? Where's the belt?
Yes! Boom.
There you go. Jessica.
So I'm here with Dan Murrell, the horseman.
It's the curse of the horseman, man.
I
know. It is, yeah.
I'm
It really
speechless. I'm sure you're speechless. What's going through your head right now?
You know, everybody else said all this stuff about Guy. You're gonna walk all over him. You're gonna trample. I never said that. I've always said that it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter when you play. The score starts at 0 every match. And I didn't do great in the first round. Hit a bad spin on round 2. Didn't know my 5, and he played a great game. I mean, he played a really good, had a great round 1. Stole some points from me in round 2.
What is he doing?
That's the game.
As we all know, the wheel can make or break it. I hope Peace has it, because fans are so excited about being back here and being part of the Schmoedown. Do you think maybe it was like some ring rust?
That's what I think it's ring rust.
I think when people ask me about this game, I say you know it or you don't. And he knew more than I did today.
Landing on Romans. I mean, when he put you on romance, it didn't help.
That's not one of my strengths. Maybe he knew that. Maybe he didn't know that. Who knows? Maybe, you replay it in your head. If I stick with Pixar, maybe it's a different thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's the game. It's luck. It's chance. It's skill. You win or you lose.
And I know your whole faction's out here with you. John, you're visibly upset as well.
I am, but the kid played a good game. That's what you can say. That's what you can say. The kid played a good game. We came out supporting. All right? He's the greatest of all time. Nothing changes that. All right? He came in the match. The kid just played the match of his life. He got lucky. Matt and I know. Those guys got the spinner's choice and the opponent's choice against us, and then what happened the next time? We destroyed them.
His ass.
Exactly.
All I heard was the kid.
Classic Ghost.
These are those matches where you should win. But I'm gonna tell you something. Whole entire because angry Dan is a scary Dan. A Dan who wants revenge is a scary Dan. A Dan who wants everything now is a scary Dan. So Andrew Guy, enjoy your moment. Because what's coming for you, I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. This man is going to be even more focused, more driven, more determined. Hell, it scares me standing next to him, knowing what he's going to be. This is the greatest of all time.
Dan's like, this is good stuff.
He's going to prove it to you. Time and time.
Yeah, I didn't know about this, but alright.
Always coming for everything. Real soon.
So we have September 8th coming up. How are you feeling about that now?
It's another match. You know what? I think I said it in the pre-interview. I had nothing but respect for anybody that I play, and I have respect for the people that beat me. And that today includes Andrew Guy. Played a good game. I respect the fact that he beat me. And if I'm lucky enough to get another match coming up, I'm sure it'll be a great opponent. I can't wait to face him, and hopefully the outcome will be a little different than what happened here today.
Thanks, Dan. That's what makes it the best of all time. Thank you so much, guys.
So there you have it. I mean, obviously,
Still stunned.
Well,
Still stunned up here.
It's got to be the most stunning thing that we've seen in the Schmoedown. There's two things that you have to give credit to Andrew Guy. He played the game of his life. I mean, I'm not necessarily, like I said, I'm not a fan of his actions or the way that he comes out. And,
I flat out don't like the gentleman.
But what you have to say about him, though, is that what he does is that he uses his antics to get in people's heads. And I think one of the things, though, too, is that Murrell has not been in this type of environment for a little bit. He hasn't seen someone like an Andrew Guy, and Andrew Guy used that to his advantage. And Andrew Guy played the game of his life, and look, whatever you want to say about him individually, he deserves the accolades of doing it. That's the biggest upset that we have seen. But I also want to say that when you look at the interview that Dan Murrell, he's the reason he is so beloved in this league for a reason. He handled the interview with class. He didn't.
Yeah, he's on the Mount Rushmore of the movie trivia Schmoedown, and people can look at this and say, well, maybe is this a changing of the guard? Is this simply Penny Hardaway stealing the ball from Michael Jordan? He was fresh off a baseball diamond. It's up to the viewer to interpret the events, but I do not think that was the best of Dan Murrell. That clearly was the best of Andrew Guy that we've seen to this point.
Well, I think that was the thing, though, too, is you're going to look, and John Roca said it best.
That's a rarity.
No, but he did. John was saying some good
Jeff
stuff.
is like staring at people's
He gave Andrew Guy the
yeah.
credit, but he also said, look out, because an angry Dan Murrell is a dangerous Dan Murrell. And we will see exactly what's going to happen. You know, he's got the September 8th match, but we also have to see how at the end is going to handle it. He's a competitive dude, so he's probably going to sit back, and it stings. It stings when you lose. It's the first time there's been a TKO in his career, and so he's gonna. I know Dan Murrell. He'll pick himself back up, and then we're gonna see him kick some ass in September.
And if I can remind everybody, at the end of Jaws, yes, they do kill the shark. You know what happens then? Jaws the Revenge. The shark got ESP and swam to water.
3 movies later, Jaws
cannot
the Revenge.
survive.
Yeah. Jaws 2, Jaws 3.
Named Brody.
Well, Andrew Guy is going to be sleeping pretty well tonight.
Lance Guest played
Listen, it was a victory. You got to give him credit. It was 7 points in the first round. Everything went his way. He knew a lot of questions, and he deserved the win. He's going to put himself up in the rankings there too. That's a huge win. It's a big victory.
Depending on which
It's
version
not
you
like
watch,
coming into playing your way up. You start off with a victory over Dan Murrell, and you're going to get a pretty good match, your second match. So, all right, guys, that is just the end of.
That's just the first bit.
That's video 1. That is video 1. 3 videos down, and what a card we've had so far. Coming up in video 2, you have the Intergeekdom match between Rachel the Crusher Cushing against Eric Super Zipper in the Intergeekdom tournament, and then closing it out, the main event. 40 minutes of trivia, the Iron Man team match for the Weekly Trivia Schmoedown Team Championship of the World. The challengers, the Patriots, going up against the reigning champions.
They look so good on it. They need to stay. They need to stay.
Will I be able to keep this jacket on, or are we going sleeveless polo shirt for vintage?
For Mark Ellis, I'm Chris Murrell. Go and click over on video 2.
Congrats, guy.
Hey, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Of course. You look sharp. You look really good.
Well, you said to dress up for camera, so...
Yeah, I wanted you to dress up. I'm assuming it's not for the League reuniting. It's not, unfortunately.
Definitely not.
Not just yet. Maybe someday. But I've got some really good news. So I'm going to have you at the announcer's desk for today's interview match.
What?
You're finally doing it? Yeah, seriously?
Mhm.
Just got word? Yes. This is what this is happening.
That's official.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Okay, I've been waiting for this.
Something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
There's
You
no
know I've
way.
worked in pro wrestling for a number of years. You are. But getting here, this is where I wanted to be. I know calling matches is exactly what
I know, right?
Yeah.
He just saw that.
I'm really excited about it. So let's get you on the desk for the interview match. I'm ready. Come on.
He's behind the couch.
Yes.
He just
Here we go, baby.
Oh, look at Donica.
Donica.
He's so tall.
He's so tall.
Oh.
Oh shit.
I think he's making a faction. I think that's what all the.
You think so?
I think so.
Something's happening.
What? I love it.
You have anything else to say to Zipper?
Bottoms up. Cheers up, gentlemen. Well done. Let's see.
Cheers
Did you
up.
feel good?
Cheers up.
Cheers up.
Cheers up.
Being there?
I felt good until she pointed a sword at me.
It is a secret rule of the Schmoedown. No threatening with weapons.
He said he was asking for a thank you for himself.
Yes. Mark Knopper gave me a thank you, or some version of it. I was just saying because you would not be here if not the rules have been changed.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were asking for a thank you.
Well, you know. If it has
You're not going to get one.
Oh.
I'll keep winning, and we'll see what happens.
All right, there you go. Fair enough. All right, so Mike Kalinowski once again just causing as we get into round number one. It's going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions in round number one. Each question is worth 1 point apiece. You guys are going to write your answers on the board. Make sure that you say it, point it to the camera at the same time. Make sure also you have 15 seconds to answer the question. Don't forget about your JTE rule. Do not forget about your challenge. All right, Rachel Cushing, are you ready?
Ready?
Zip, are you ready?
Ready.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown! All right, winner of this advances to round number 3. Here we go. Question 1 is in the realm of Star Wars. In The Phantom Menace, what was Jar Jar's response when R2 bumps into him on his way to repair the Naboo cruiser?
Me.
Christian, I know you're a big Star Wars fan. How
2
much do you
seconds.
love
Sorry.
Yeah, only 0.
2 seconds.
First question in.
2, 1.
Or you say.
How rude?
Correct. Zip.
I had whoopsie.
Second question comes from the DCEU, or the DC Film Universe, whenever they decide what they're going to name it. The question is, who does Clark have a conversation with on the top of a snowy mountain in Batman
Kevin
v
Costner,
Superman?
his dad.
2 seconds.
Oh my God.
Well, hey, at least
Oh
I'm
my
not the
God.
only one.
Twice in a row.
Wearing a Superman shirt. Doesn't need a Superman.
Something tense. I can't remember. Jonathan.
Question is, who does Clark have a conversation with on the top of a snowy mountain in Batman v Superman?
Kevin Costner. It's Kevin Costner.
5.
Honestly, if you say Kevin Costner, you're not wrong by answering it that way.
That's very true.
1. Pens down, please. Zip.
Lois?
Incorrect. Rachel?
Jonathan Kent?
That's correct.
Come on, Rachel.
Rachel Cushing going up 2 points here.
Perfect round so far.
I think I blocked that.
Maybe she quit Kevin Costner.
Ladies and gentlemen, your third question comes to you in the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
2 seconds.
The 4 villainous children of Thanos that make their appearance in Avengers Infinity War are also known as what collectively?
A little bit of a recent release question.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look, everything, if you figure that you guys have seen that movie.
Hopefully, if you're in this
5,
league, yes.
4, 3,
The Black Order.
1.
The Black Order?
I was going to say Black Hand, and I knew that.
Correct. Rachel Cushing has not missed a first round
waiting for
question.
the 2.
Rachel could be on her second time for a complete.
Someone's going to shout.
We're pretty young into this thing, but let's see. All right, Harry Potter. Harry Potter is the next. Harry Potter is the next question.
Hold your breath, girl.
In the Harry Potter franchise, what is the name of the wizarding
Oh,
gang?
come on.
Harry Potter.
I know this one.
Don't
guys.
say it.
I know this
I
one.
believe she wrote that.
I'm very good.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Gringa!
1. Pens down, zip.
Wells Fargo.
That's correct. Rachel is just on fire here so far. Here's the next question.
Your fifth question is in the category of DC.
Goblin Bacon Trips.
Played Lila in 2010's
I
Jonah
really
Hex.
don't.
I know who it is.
Yes, most people have forgotten that. I think everyone's forgotten. Yeah.
Actors.
Never saw the movie.
I appreciate your restraint.
4.
Sorry. It's just such a bad movie.
The question is, what actress
Oh, you're
played
right.
Lila in 2010's
Yeah,
Jonah
just like your
Hex?
facts.
When did you already down 2 JTE?
Yeah, it's like good. Zipper, get your head in the game.
3,
I mean, that could be messed
2,
up too.
1. Pens down, Rachel.
Megan Fox.
Correct. Zip.
Oh, I had Olivia Wilde.
All right.
I feel like if that movie was made now, they would put Olivia Wilde.
That's much prettier thumbs.
Competitors come in the category of Middle Earth. In which Middle Earth set film will you hear the following quote? A red sun rises, blood has been spilled this night.
gosh.
Yeah, I'm out.
Good look, everyone.
5.
Can you repeat the question?
First one for
Yes,
Rachel.
absolutely, Rachel. For you, Middle Earth. In which Middle Earth set film will you hear the following quote? A red sun rises, blood has been spilled this night.
The King?
Return of the King, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
You call him Two Towers.
I was gonna say, I'm calling Two Towers.
I don't think it's 2 Towers.
4.
I think it's Return of the King. Two Towers.
Return of the Hobbit.
That's correct.
2 times.
All right, so 6 Rachel pushing missed. All right, here we go. Next question is your favorite category, Star Trek. Star Trek is the next category.
There you go, Travis.
What species was the villain Nero?
I know this one.
Nero.
Oh, I know
that.
In 2009 Star Trek.
Ready?
Both ready? Feverishly. I would have lost a long time ago.
Yes.
I'm never playing you. That match, even though
Please do. I want to join with you right now.
No way. 5. You want your revenge. 4, 3, 2.
Romulan.
Yeah, that's right.
Romulan.
Correct.
Romulan.
Is that coming back?
It's hard to get a shaved head.
So Romulus is where we get the room.
Now you can say that's
It's a minor Romulan.
Question comes from the
There were 2
category
boring
of
brothers. They were the
Age
sons of
who plays Harry Osborn in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man film.
So good.
So good.
Are these your favorite Spider-Man films, or do you
I like the Tom Holland one. 5. I apologize. 4. Is your favorite?
Yeah.
3. Third one.
James Franco. Yeah.
I gotta beat him.
Please. Pens down, please.
Nice try.
And zip.
James Franco.
My best friend.
James Franco.
Rachel.
I'm in agreement, but it's James.
All right. Next question here as we get to Mike.
All right, yes. Question 9 in the category of heroes and villains.
I'm going to give you 20 seconds to answer this one.
In how many MCU films does Loki make an appearance?
Oh, wow.
20 seconds to answer this one.
One of the unfortunate intergeekdom questions where you actually have to count.
Yes.
Not a strength of
These get tough. These are tough.
I was told.
4, I want to say.
And 5.
5.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 5.
4.
Wait, what
3.
Repeat the question.
Thor,
That's right.
Thor 2, Thor
Three
3,
first one?
Avengers, Infinity War.
I'm sorry.
What's
Heroes
the
and
name?
villains.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't
How
14.
many MCU films does Loki make an appearance?
Yeah, it is 5.
15 seconds.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. It's 5. I forgot he was in the
5.
second Thor.
Everyone forgets about
I know, it
Yeah.
just popped up, but that was Jeff Goldblum.
1.
That was the Dark World, right?
Yeah.
I like that one, though.
With Rachel.
Nah, I like it.
Correct.
5.
Nice job, team.
Rachel used that
And my boy
time
Tom
the right way here. And
Yeah, Tom Hanks. I thought I said Tom Holland for a
Rachel,
second.
Tom Holland.
Yeah.
Tom Holland.
If you don't, then we'll move on. Here we go. Last question. This is mixed bag. Mixed bag. Sala appears in how many Indiana Jones films?
Oh.
How about Nope?
Well, I'm out. So
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna say it till 2. I'm gonna say it till we get
Oh,
to
that's clever.
2. I'm gonna say we get to 2.
3. 2.
2 in a
Hands
ride.
down, zip.
2?
2. Correct. Rachel.
2 arrives and a TV show. I was gonna say 3.
This movie trivia
The crowd goes nuts. Crowd goes nuts. This That's 20 straight points in 2 first rounds for
insane.
Rachel.
Rounds
Here we
in a
go.
row.
Actually, excuse me, that will be 21 straight points. You have the bonus.
He's like, no.
Here we
Like
go,
I said
Rachel.
earlier, she's
All he
a
had to do was
beast.
try and see
She's a
aliens, and he was like,
beast.
What's the champion?
nope.
Rachel, your bonus question is,
She's already in the club.
who plays Jenny Blake, the young aspiring actress
Oh,
and Chris Love in The Rocketeer?
2 seconds.
Jennifer Connelly.
There you go.
Rachel Cushing going up.
No, 2 seconds.
Very energetic.
I was really, I couldn't remember her name. I was like,
She is showing
Oh,
she is one of the best rounds.
I thought you knew who it
This is
was.
the
No, I
round
knew who it
where
was, but I
both Mike
That's
Kalinowski
not the
and
same.
the champion will not be able to see here for color commentary only. All right, round number
It was
2
acting.
works like.
I think let the opponent go first.
I agree.
Interesting. Different strategy.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. I'm not afraid of that, Will. And I don't think Rachel is either.
Doesn't look like
You
it.
could definitely pull off.
Are you scared of Rachel? That's the question.
Ooh, I won't have hit that.
Smart competitor is. Sorry.
And what do we have here? Marvel movies, Rachel. Marvel movies. You gonna go for it again, or what are you gonna do?
Will she play like she did in the last match and take a thing that maybe people don't feel is her strength? Like
Well, I
Star
think
Trek,
she
and
had a
then she owned
bigger,
it.
she had a bigger lead in that match.
Yeah, that's very good point.
Marvel
I want
movies are
someone
more
to
proud
watch
of
them.
That's 5 seconds. We gotta keep Marvel. Try
Go for it, guys.
God's
on her side with the spin.
We're gonna see. Rachel Cushing was as confident as you can get right now. We're gonna see what will it land on. Coming back
Coming
around
close to
here.
Middle Earth there.
Villains? No. It went back.
All right. So we are going to have the Marvel movies here. Marvel movies. All right, Rachel. 4 questions in Marvel movies. All right. In Fantastic Four.
Everyone's
What is the name of the place that the Fantastic Four call home? Not the city.
Oh, I'm no.
Multiple choice.
A.
Baxter Building.
B. Star
Baxter
Labs.
Building.
C. Baxter Building. D. Alpha Tower.
This is one of my strengths.
C.
Baxter Building is correct. That's correct. All right. Question
Good job,
number 2. In X-Men Days of Future Past, what mutant in the future timeline is able to sense when Sentinels are approaching?
Bishop. Bishop.
5, 4, 3,
Preacher.
2.
Multiple choice.
Is it A. Sunspot, B. Colossus, C.
No,
Blink,
Warpath. That's
D.
right.
Warpath?
Warpath.
Correct for 1 point.
A minor character, and she still got it.
All right, question 3. Who played scientist Alistair Smith in The Amazing Spider-Man 2?
What's his name?
5, 4,
Was it Jamie Foxx?
3, 2.
Multiple choice.
A.
Was it
B.J.
a
Novak.
scientist? He was a-
B. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. C.
think it was
John
B.
Krasinski. D. Dan Stevens.
DJ Novak.
Correct for 1 point.
Remember B.
Last question.
Yeah, he's in a science.
What actress
Oh,
plays
yeah.
Beverly Schweitzer in the 1980s film Howard the Duck?
Oh my God.
It's correct.
Rachel Cushing,
She
has
banged
a
the
lead here,
duck.
too. I
She
think
sure
almost
does.
times, but now Zip goes after that round is done.
She
by-
almost
Thank
banged
you,
her son.
George Lucas.
She almost banged her son, man.
Kind of ones you think is it? I mean,
Sound rough, go
yes.
ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you'll get one of those
That's
softball ones.
Based on Zip's shirt, I'm going to hope that he goes for decent.
It's gonna look like this.
He's a dreamboat.
Star Wars.
Star Wars, there you go, buddy.
Yeah.
What are you doing? It's on his list.
That category gets deep.
Yeah, but exactly. It's like one of those neat ones right now, though.
He's smart. He's aiming
But
for
why
his
not
Because
one
like
of
all of
his,
the
one
easy
of his,
questions are gone by now.
He might not.
Oh no.
What you did? What you did?
I would be so screwed.
Yeah.
something you wanted.
Does he
It was, wasn't it?
Yes.
He certainly didn't put it there. He does
No matter
not
how
do
bad you
it.
want to scream the answers on here, do not.
I promise not to pull a shot.
All right, there we go.
Category.
Four questions
I love this guy.
in Star Trek. Here we go, Star Trek. In Star Trek 2009, what is the name of the starship that George Kirk briefly commanded before perishing to save his crew?
Might brain is screaming out.
Interesting.
5.
Multiple choice.
A. USS Farragut. B. USS Bradbury.
I think it's the
C.
Kelvin.
USS Kelvin. D. USS Intrepid.
C.
USS Kelvin is correct.
Correct.
All right, so
The Kelvin timeline.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Here we go, next question. In Star Trek, the motion picture portrayed as a living machine, V'ger considered humans to be an infestation of the Enterprise and of Earth. How did the probe refer to the humans individually?
Meat bags.
Choice.
A. Parasites. B. Carbon units. C. Unknown entities. D. Virus
Carbon
nodules.
I'll go ahead.
Parasites.
Oh, A.
I want to say parasites.
5, 4,
B.
3. B. Carbon units is correct. There it
That is
is.
correct.
All right.
An amazing Robert
That's
Wise film.
fighting. The kid's fighting. Here we go. Next question. In which Star Trek film do Riker and Troy get married?
I feel like we just heard this
Voyage
one.
home.
An Olivia Body and Riker right here.
The undiscovered.
Yes.
Undiscovered.
5.
No.
No.
Whatever
It
it's called.
was Insurrection?
Nemesis.
Points?
Nemesis.
Yes.
points
It
to
was
the
the last
You can never forget that amazing wedding in
the
Star
last
Trek.
one that they
So
did.
here we go. Next question is this is number 4. Number 4. Final question. In Star Trek Beyond,
Oh, he's so.
what is the name of the bioweapon artifact Prowl plans to use against the Federation?
Good movie, I can't remember.
I like this movie a lot. Multiple choice though.
Saving yourself from potential KO. A. The Tantalus. B. The Vinculum. C. The Kalara. D. The Abernath.
I want to say
All
A.
those up.
No, they're not.
Actually, he did not. There's
I think it's D.
Can I hear those one more time?
You
I'll say
can.
D.
That is one. That is your last repeat though.
Ooh.
A. The Tantalus. B. The Vinculum. C. The Kalara. D. The Abernath.
Tantalus.
Incorrect for one steal.
Oh.
The Argonaut.
For 1
That is
point.
correct.
Oh.
Rachel knows that he does.
10-point lead. Now again, he avoided this. He avoided the KO. He avoided the KO, but now we get to round number 3. Zip's going to have to try to avoid this.
Wow.
He has to get all of them
It's
in
going to
there.
work like this. In Justice League, what are Steppenwolf's army of minions called?
That one.
2 points.
Stays away death.
Yes.
What was it?
Parademons.
The Hobbit.
Oh.
Category 5 is the Hobbit.
I forgot, they can answer quick on these ones.
There's more than
Ah.
Who played Thorin Shield, leader of the Dwarven Company in the Hobbit trilogy?
Richard Armitage.
3 points.
It's going back on to life. I like this.
And just to tie up the game here, and avoid the TKO, your 5-pointer comes in the realm of Lord of the Rings.
A double token.
The good thing is that he stole both those away from Rachel.
That's correct. Yeah.
So here's your 5-pointer. All right. In the Fellowship of the Ring, what was the name of the watchtower in which Aragorn and the hobbits took shelter on their way to
Weathertop? I take Tony's answer.
Minas Goldir?
Oh!
Yeah. Except look at Rachel pointing at
Sound like there's one more.
Rachel pointing at Kalinowski. He's got to get past either Burnett.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, or Donegan. Oh,
Yes.
my God. You got to get past those guys. So, Rachel Cushing has the win here, goes on to number 3. Now, this is not the last time we're going to see these two do battle, obviously, as the Shire Wolves and the World's Finest are going to clash. But Rachel Cushing did, I think, exactly what I think you wanted her to do here, maneuver her way into
And what is that? Pray tell.
I know you
Seems like you're afraid of Zipper a little bit. I'm just going to say that.
I see. Look, I'll pull the opposite on that. I think Mike's trying what he's been saying. He's been doing it sneakily. I think he wants to. He believes that the older competitors, yourself, him, Rachel, are the best players. So he wants to maneuver all those players to eventually clash at the end. I think Mara Kanopic's going to have something to say about that. I think that Adonica and I think that Labic, those guys, I think that they'll all have something to say about this. So. But nonetheless, the Fight Club is on a roll here today. That is 2 straight victories in the Collider Collision for the Fight Club. Emma Fife's got to be pretty happy here with Rachel Cushing, as Rachel Cushing is now going into round number 3. A couple steps closer to this thing right here, my man. How you feeling watching that performance by Rachel?
You know, Rachel stepped up to the plate and she did exactly what I thought she would in this match. She's, to me, been the only threat to this going away from me. So I'll tell you what, based on today's
With him right
if Rachel
there.
eventually takes this away from me, she won't. I'll be happy to give it to her if she gives a performance like that every single time.
Well, we're going to find out exactly how Rachel is feeling. And Eric Zipper, let's go to Jen Sturger right now.
What's up, movie trivia Schmoedown
Mike doesn't
fans?
seem
Jen
too
Sturger
happy.
here
She
with
pushed
the
forward.
Fight Club.
No.
I don't think you guys have stopped celebrating.
I mean, nor did we really expect to. This is a strong faction. I think that we pride ourselves on not underestimating anybody. Eric Zipper played a very good match. I mean, 7 points in round 1 is nothing to sneeze at, and you know, Star Trek is a tough category for a lot of people in the inner geekdom. I think a lot of people would list that as being sort of their weakest category, and he really hung in there, came back fighting in round 3, but you know, Rachel's the best, so here we are.
Absolutely, Rachel. That was your second straight perfect round 1. Like, you've got to be, floating right now.
Yeah, kind of am. Winning has that effect on people, and I'm not immune to that. I feel great. I feel comfortable here. It's the most comfortable I feel. And having these guys having my back means the world to me. Having 2 perfect first rounds means the world to me. And I will echo, Eric Zipper, strong competitor. And I love that the Inner Geekdom is getting more and more strong competitors. He's a worthy opponent. So thank you to him, and I hope to see him back. And I'm excited to play him with Clark against World's Finest.
I was just going to say, you have that match coming up.
That's a great a thing to look forward to. And I expect him to bring his A game again there, too. Rough going. I mean, Star Trek's not an easy category, and you know, he fought to the end, and I always appreciate that.
So now, with this whole chaos that Kalinowski's thrown us into, you don't even know who you're facing next. But are there people in particular that you'd like to face next? Are you nervous about anyone in particular?
Like I just said, I am so excited that the Inner Geekdom tournament has introduced us to new stars. I think that this is not going to be an easy run. Whoever wins this tournament's going to freaking earn it. And Mara, Adam, you know, and Mike. So, I mean, the answer, I suppose, is Mike. I want Mike, because if he's going to be an architect of this kind of chaos, then I'm ready for it to lead to our second one-on-one match.
I mean, I'm still the Inner Geekdom tournament too.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
You're left too. That's when everybody's good. Everybody that's advanced.
Never. Inner Geekdom unless it's me and Sam Levine.
Fair enough.
That would be an interesting Inner Geekdom.
Eric,
there you go.
You had
Drink
absolutely
it up.
nothing to be ashamed of
Thank you.
for that match.
Thank you.
You went up against arguably one of the strongest competitors in this league, and you put up 7 points in round 1. That's nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, I
and
was
then
proud
you
of
hit
that.
Star Trek.
I think it was revenge from the universe for when I made fun of Star Trek in my match against Team Trek. I think that...
The wheel remembers?
I think the wheel remembers. I think the wheel knows. But I feel good about it. You know, it went about how I was expecting it to go, but I feel like I put up a fight, and I'm excited to get in the ring with Rachel again against the Shire Wolves.
Absolutely. World's Finest has the match coming up against the Shire Wolves, so now what are you doing to prepare for that?
Just, you know, watching movies, and, you know, maybe write some threatening letters to Rachel. I don't know, we'll see.
Awesome. Well, like I said, well fought today, man. It just didn't go your way.
Thank
Sometimes
you.
that's just how it is.
Yeah, I'm so glad I got to be a part of this tournament, though. I'm not going to give Kalinowski the credit, but I'm happy I got to be involved, you know. I'm not done with Inner Geekdom. I'm not done with the Schmoedown. I'm here to win.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Eric.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
What the fuck is this? Test. Look under the couch, Tom. Test, look under the couch, Tom.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
What the fuck is this? Fuck.
What?
All right.
Bobby Gucci, what's up?
I have no
Freaking Snyder.
This is it. Hey, I'm back. Rachel Cushing with a big win in the Inner Geekdom, and now here we
Mark those eyebrows, Mark.
The main event, as you saw in that promo package, what a history between these two teams. Starting out with the Schmoedown Spectacular last year, the Patriots were the champions. They defended against above the line the notorious. Remember the Titans question?
Absolutely, yeah. I would like to thank Johnny LaQuasto and Jason Inman for proving it takes two normal people to do my job. And now we have the Iron Man match. And Christian, if you look at the Iron Man format, this thing is a brutal test of not only one's movie trivia knowledge, but also endurance. We gave one of the best matches we've ever seen when we did the Star Wars Iron Man match. What's going to happen here today?
Well, I mean, that's exactly. These teams have so much knowledge. Look at what the Patriots did. They are 9-1. They had 6 title defenses. They are an absolute. They were a buzzsaw in this league for a very long time. They held the title for a year and a half. No other championship entity has done that, and they lost on their last question to above the line in their last match. Was the Donald Sutherland question from the Italian Job, and there has not, it's always been down to the 5-pointer. So above the line throughout the challenge, 30 minutes, movie trivia, who knows the most in those 30 minutes? This is going to be something.
This is going to be something very special here, and I don't know if it's going to come down to the wire like the last time. I don't know if you and I can take it. If it does, hopefully we get a nice breezy last 10 years. But with the knowledge these two teams have, the competitiveness that they bring to the table, I think we're going down to the last second.
Love that movie.
All right, well, we're going to hear from both of these teams.
No idea.
Be real, it's because you like
I gotta say, these are heavy belts, and every time I put them on, I always say, I need broader shoulders. I need Drew's shoulders. He should have all 3 of these belts on those shoulders.
You know, there's something, I can feel it, I can smell it, I can sense it, something going on in the air with dishonest people, dishonest ways, shady means, and their own agendas. I know what's going on, and this will be dealt with. But first, I know a bit about Iron Man matches. I've been coaching these guys. It's a return to form for the Lions Den.
It is exciting to be a league champion finally, to get up here with the belt and to be in a position to defend the title. I really like that. I'm excited to do this today, and I feel like there's an energy that comes from already having the belt on your shoulder that's kind of undeniable.
I hate seeing those belts in them. It's like one of those bad movies where the kids have to be thrown away to a foster family, and that foster family, there's something off about them. Something not quite.
Oh my God.
What does this shirt say? Oh, it says fuck the Italian Job.
No, I'm not scared of these guys.
Of course it does.
We're gonna be
Classic.
So this is the 3rd time that we are playing the Patriots. As you know, they won the first match on our final question. We won the second match on their final question. And this is it, man. In baseball, this is what's known as the rubber match. This is the one for all the marbles.
Last time, all the pressure was on us. This time, it's on Drew and Sam. We've got nothing to lose. We already lost the belts. Today, we're going to get them back. And you know what? We may not have ever competed in an Iron Man match. We don't care what the format is. We're coming after them, giving them everything we got. And today is going to be revenge.
Anyone who doubted us, anyone who still thinks the Patriots are the greatest team of all time, they're going to know that that's just not the way it is anymore. We are going to absolutely crush them out there. I feel so confident about our skills in an Iron Man match against those 2 guys that it will be unquestionable at the end of the day who the real champs are.
Who you got?
Above the line!
It was very interesting.
I'm for above the line too after Jeff Snyder's
interview.
performance.
Ken Knapsack was the one who was cutting the
They need to
promo there
disassemble and
talking
reassemble.
about how they are the true champions and that they're going to get the championship back. And then above the line saying this is going to be it. They're going to end it here. This is the end of the trilogy. It is done. These teams do not like each other, but they also respect each other, so we're looking for a battle here.
Yeah, this is going to be an exciting stuff. And when you look at the intros and all this hubbub, you wonder if they're going to come out and do the normal fanfare that the Patriots are known for, or are they going to be conserving their energy? 30 minutes, look, if it's an episode of Alf that goes by like that, but 30 minutes, it can be a lifetime when you're up under the white-hot spotlight of the movie trivia.
Melmac, baby.
All right, here we go. Here is the tail of the tape. You've got the challengers, the Patriots. They've got Arnie, Sly, Tarantino movies, and not sleeping because they want their championship back. It's a skill act.
Are those Arnie, Sly, and Tarantino movies? They all did a flick together?
Well, they do. I'll go see it. And then above the line, 70s. 80s, and making sure the rules go how they want them to go, because Sam Levine wants to write the rules.
Thank you, Jimmy.
All right, so, and now we are ready to do the Iron Man match. You ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Is the crowd ready?
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Movie Trivia
Again.
30 minutes for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Team Championship of the World. Introducing first, with the record of 9 wins,
Yeah.
and 4 knockouts.
It's a good song.
Yeah. 16 and 17 Team of the Year, and the former Movie Trivia
Talking about the United
Team Champion.
I think about it all the time.
Representing the Lions Den, Ian Snyder, Jeff Snyder,
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Look at all those cheapos.
Ken's hit so hurt.
Oh my gosh,
Firmino looks like he's going home.
So weird to see that.
Yeah, and no Patriots jersey either. They always got a big plastic Patriots.
I'm so confused.
He's an Iron Man.
Oh, okay.
That way there's a tire on it.
Yeah. I'm like,
Oh, I didn't get that, but yeah.
I saw the tire
That's like
iron.
the
Iron.
Weird to see a straight.
Taylor had to
That's
decipher
right, and they
it for
brought out
it.
an iron and a tire iron. I don't know if they did it because it's an Iron Man match or they're just
It's
selling
like picture mirror.
Yeah, right.
Become a cage match, Ellis.
about that tiny belt.
And their opponents,
To the iron.
Vanessa's already dancing. Look at her.
with a record of 6 wins,
Smell like
1
Jesus.
defeat, and 3 knockouts.
Every time I hear this, I think of Narcos for some reason.
2017 Ultimate Schmoedown winners, 2017 Rookie Team of the Year, and the reigning, defending Movie Trivia Schmoedown Champion of the World, the Godfather,
Yeah, I'll come out as a
Julie Greeny, and the Movie Trivia
Wheels and some Yeah, everyone's eyes. Ruden's a giant.
That's better than me.
Nice try.
I can't do that.
Appliances for them, it is.
Lilo was like, what are you turning to?
Yeah.
The dogs are like, who wants me?
It's kind of a surreal sight here.
Look at all the belts. Some of the belts that used to be owned on the other side of the table, and now we have the Patriots. Will they bring back the curse of Belichick and Brady, or will above the line drop kick season?
Let me get
So,
just found the bill.
Iron Man match, 30 minutes of trivia. Mark, the rules are not the same for a 5-round title fight. How does it work?
Well, let's see if I can dust off the old Iron Man rule book.
Snyder, when you're done with that little mini belt, can I have it? Because that would actually fit me.
Oh, they're making friends up here, Christian. This will be fun.
It looks like it. Okay.
Straight right now.
All right. So, with that being said, the challengers, are you ready?
Yes.
The champions, are you ready?
Sure are.
Then it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown! Change it up a little bit. All right, here we go.
It's the Iron Man match. You got to.
All right, and the clock will start now. Question 1. Who directed 1983's Videodrome?
Oh.
Challengers ready. Realize they're the challengers because they're so.
Sissy Spacek.
Yep, that's it. Nailed it.
5, 4,
Soderbergh, I think.
Yeah.
2, 1. Pens down, please.
Steven Soderbergh.
Snyder.
David Cronenberg.
That's what I said.
Cronenberg.
Well,
That's a question.
Your next question, what film stars Gene Wilder, Terry Garr, and Madeline Kahn?
That's 2 seconds. Vanessa knows it. Look at her.
I know it. I know it.
Can we call time now?
And 5, 4, 3.
Young Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
No.
It's Frankenstein.
Next question, Tarantino.
Oh, and he knew that
The
one.
woman who owns the haberdashery in what film?
It's funny because we were talking about that earlier.
Minnie is the name of the woman who owns the haberdashery in what film?
Did that count as a repeat?
No. 5. There are no repeats. 4.
Jackie Brown? Oh.
1. Okay.
I know what's
sorry.
right.
Patriots.
The Hateful Eight.
Got it.
Oh, Hateful
yeah.
All right, next question. Name the biopic directed by Martin Scorsese in the year 1980.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write this down. It's up with me. Raging Bull.
That's true.
1. Pens down.
Raging
and
Bull.
Patriots.
We just went first again, but Raging Bull.
Okay. Yes.
Raging Bull.
Got it. Okay. Next question. Who directed the 2008 film Hunger, starring Michael Fassbender?
Each team perfect. Making our lives very easy.
I don't know.
Probably wrong.
He was in a movie called Hunger?
Yeah.
And not
Is it
Hunger
weird?
Games.
3, 2, 1. Above the line.
That would be Steve McQueen.
Patriots.
Steve McQueen.
Question.
In 1951's Disney's Alice in Wonderland, the Queen orders the playing
2
cards
seconds.
to paint the roses
Oh.
what color?
That's easy. White. I'm just kidding.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Red.
Oh,
Patriots.
red.
Oh, that's
Correct.
no.
Above the line.
Roll.
All right. So that's got 6-5. Next question. So Bill and Ted used what snack to lure Genghis Khan into their time machine in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
Damn.
That's a good question. We don't know.
Is it it's a Butterfinger or
A Snickers?
No, I think it's
Snickers?
I think it's a Snickers.
Candy?
3.
Yeah, it's a candy bar.
I would just say
1.
candy.
Down,
Never
above the line.
Snickers.
John King?
Correct.
Twinkie.
A Twinkie!
Yes.
Next
Damn.
question.
For some reason I wanted to say
Fred
Funyuns.
Zinnemann directed Burt Lancaster, Montgomery Clift, and Deborah Kerr in what 1950s World War II film? Been a long day.
5.
How the War Was
4.
Fun.
No, I thought Platoon
3.
is like 80s
2.
or 70s.
1. Pens down. Patriots.
Bridge on River Kwai.
Incorrect. Above the line. Correct.
There you go.
All right. Who stars opposite Jennifer Garner as grown-up Matt in the 2004 film 13
2 seconds.
30?
Kiefer Sutherland.
It's Thriller!
It's the Hulk.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Mark Ruffalo!
Let's Mark Ruffalo.
All right, in the 2013 film World War Z, Brad Pitt is a former UN investigator fighting off what sort of monster?
Seriously? Racism.
I mean,
You
it
can
could be
get
cockfighting.
the movie
too.
title. That's so easy.
Yeah.
5,
Cats.
4,
In your head.
3,
Zombie!
1.
Zombie!
Please, Patriots. Correct. All right. Shirley MacLaine and Jack Lemmon starred in this 1960 film directed by Billy Wilder.
Did we just watch this?
Welcome to the Schmoedown.
5,
Shirley MacLaine
4,
older or
3,
Shirley Winters older?
2, 1. Pens down, please. And above the line.
The apartment. The apartment.
Pardon me.
What's it say? What's it say?
The apartments. We crossed this off.
Okay,
I got it. They got it. They got it. Patriots. They got it. Patriots.
Sound like a
Incorrect. All right. Next
Nope.
Oh,
one.
come on.
Next
Yes!
question is,
I love that movie.
I
this is
love
scores for the following movies: Thor, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, and Brave.
I know this one. I know this one. He also did the 4th Harry Potter.
Yes, he did.
Bring a spoon. What Robin Hood brings up.
5, 4, 3,
Patrick
2,
Doyle.
1. Pens down. And Patriots. Didn't
Brian Tyler?
No, above the line.
That's who we have, Brian Tyler.
Next question.
What was the answer?
Oh, it was Patrick Doyle. Next
Yeah.
question. All right. Who
Didn't
played
Brian Tyler
Dr.
do
Sam
two?
Loomis in 1970?
Donald
Halloween.
Pleasance.
2 seconds.
Whatever. No one else is going to get Donald Pleasance except for Tony.
5,
Yeah, probably. That's
4, 3, 2, 1. All right, pens down, please, and Patriots.
Donald Pleasance.
That's correct.
Donald Pleasance.
Got it. Next question.
What color of ball indicates a premeditated murder in Minority Report?
Red. Yeah. It's red.
No.
It's brown.
5.
I don't
4.
know the color
Wood.
of all
It's
out in
wood.
that
It's like
movie.
wood.
2, 1,
Brownish
pens down,
red.
and
Auburn.
Red ball.
correct. Patriots.
There you go.
It was like a wood.
Don't
You
second
made me
guess
doubt
yourself.
myself.
Don't second guess yourself.
You made me doubt
Guessing
it.
is the worst. Don't do that.
How dare you make me doubt myself?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Patriots.
Traffic and Aaron Brockovich.
Correct.
That would be Traffic and Aaron Brockovich.
Got it. All right, next one.
Next question. What 1988 mystery thriller stars Harrison Ford as a jet-lagged man in Paris searching for his missing wife?
Taken 5. Taken 5.
Taking negative.
The prequel.
Solo.
You're a big
4,
Harrison
he's on
Ford
there.
fan.
3,
Yeah.
2, 1. Pens down,
Get off
please,
my
and
plane.
1.
That would be Frantic.
Correct. Patriots.
Like Harrison Ford
All right.
and going
This
Francis.
actress played opposite Ray Milland in
No, no.
Hitchcock's Dial M for Murder.
Tippi Hedren.
I don't remember. I've seen the movie, but I don't remember.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Patriots.
Darren Miles.
Incorrect.
Grace Kelly.
Correct.
Every time you guess something, it's always
Full
Grace
Metal
Kelly.
Jacket. What nickname is given to Vincent D'Onofrio's Private Lawrence?
Oh, sorry.
I am the
5.
Hey, I've been in it a few times, so don't worry.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Above the line.
Private Pile.
Correct. Patriots. Patriots. Didn't happen. All right, next one.
Is that a nickname?
Tom Hanks starred in 2 films in 2013 where he portrayed a non-fictional person. Name one of the 2
Walt
films.
Disney.
Tom Hanks starred in 2 films in 2013
Captain
where he
Phillips?
portrayed a non-fictional person.
What was Captain
Name one
Phillips
of the 2 films.
I'm gonna assume it was.
So, I think that was earlier.
Solid came in
Oh, that was like,
I think
yeah.
it was 15 or 16.
I think it was 16.
2, 1. Pens down. Patriots.
Saving Mr. Banks.
That's correct. One more.
Captain Phillips.
Correct.
I'm the captain now.
Correct answer.
I'm
Your
the
next
captain.
question, number 20.
I'm the
Natalie
captain.
Portman starred opposite Zach Braff and Peter Sarsgaard.
Oh,
in this
that's in Garden State.
2004 movie.
Yeah, Garden State.
My sister's favorite
Peter
movie.
Sarsgaard was in that? Sarsgaard?
No, Scrubs the movie.
4.
That's the movie. Tourist
1.
God.
Above the line.
That'd be Garden State.
Correct.
Garden State.
Patriots. Got it. In Ferris Bueller's Day Off, what is the name of the principal's assistant?
Blanche.
No.
Judy?
Faye?
5, 4,
No.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Patriots.
Didn't have it.
Grace!
Oh, yeah.
Next question. Here we go.
Perfect.
In Avengers Infinity War, what movie does Peter Parker reference to Tony Stark before
Alien.
ejecting Eddie
Aliens.
Maw into
It's a really
space?
old movie.
Alien or Aliens?
Aliens.
Aliens.
Avengers Infinity War.
5, 4,
He says that old movie.
2,
That old
1,
stuff.
and up the line.
That'd be Aliens.
Correct. Patriots.
Aliens.
Got it. Oh, wait.
Alien or Aliens?
Still correct. Incorrect.
No good.
Next question.
20 minutes to go in the match.
Yeah.
Neither team has used the timeout. Here we go.
Big difference.
What film did Christopher Nolan direct before Batman
Prestige.
Begins?
No.
Need one of them.
Oh, he did. Yes, he did.
It's The Prestige
But
before
it wasn't
Batman.
before Batman Begins.
Yes, it was.
No.
He did it
was-
before Batman together. He was talking about
No.
right before.
It was Memento?
I'm going Prestige.
No, it was
Memento was before.
Insomnia,
And
Well, this is a
Batman
poorly written
Begins, and
version.
Prestige.
Insomnia.
Got it.
It wasn't something.
Yeah, see?
Question.
Insomnia?
Which superhero
Well, Prestige
Begins,
came out the same
actress
year.
played
But
the
Prestige
love
came out
interest
after
of
Batman
Miles
Begins.
Teller in the film Whiplash?
Oh, Melissa Richardson?
Benoist?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Benoist or whatever, yeah.
Sure.
Supergirl?
Yeah, Supergirl.
The
2,
character's name is Taylor.
1. Above the line.
Melissa Benoit.
Or Benoit.
Yes.
It's Benoit.
Melissa Benoit.
Wait, let me see how you.
Benoit.
Benoit? Yeah,
Benoit. N-O-I-T.
It's N-O-I-S-T. It's S-T. That is incorrect.
There's a difference between Benoit and Benoit.
So no points.
Yeah.
Ask Chris, he can't sit
Our
down.
next question. How many
ask
Academy
his
Awards
fans.
has
Oh,
Meryl
that's
Streep
Oh,
won
that's
in her
harsh.
career?
Damn.
Three?
Rob handled that very well.
80 times, but.
Ask John Williams about that.
5,
Right.
4, 3, 2, 1. Patriots.
3.
Correct. Above the line.
Missed it.
Missed it. Okay, Patriots get it. All right, next question.
Come back.
Coming back.
Who plays Minister Mason, Minister Wilford's right hand in 2013's Snowpiercer?
God.
Tilda Swinton.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a good memory. I remember the movie. I just don't remember.
I don't really like that movie.
Me too. That was a good one.
Wrong, it was Ed Harris.
4, 3, 2,
I have it. I just
1.
haven't
Patch
watched it in a
down.
while.
Above the line.
John Hurt.
Tilda Swinton.
Correct. Patriots.
William Hurt.
All right, next question.
All right, so
You're thinking of John
5-point
Hurt.
game. Your next question is, who plays lead psychiatrist Dr. John Cawley in the movie Shutter Island?
Ben Kingsley.
Mm-hmm. Ben Kingsley.
I was going to say Mom.
Four. 3, 2,
The man.
1. Pens down. Pens down. Patriots.
Ben Kingsley.
Correct.
Yeah, we don't have
Didn't
it.
have it. All right, Patriots. Go.
Damn.
Next question.
What 1967 musical was remade as an Eddie Murphy comedy in 1998?
Meet Dave.
5,
Nutty Professor?
That's
Four.
what I'm thinking.
3,
Yeah, you're right. It's
Nutty
my-
Professor.
Nutty
1. Pens down. Above the line.
That would be Dr. Doolittle.
Correct.
Oh,
Pens
yeah.
down. All right.
I don't remember if they sang any old one.
2013
That's all I remember from
starring
Jerry Lewis.
Daniel Radcliffe and
Yeah,
Dane
so-
DeHaan told the story of the great poets of the best generation.
Beat
Alan-
Generation.
Beat Generation.
Kill
Alan
Your
Ginsberg,
Darlings.
William Burroughs, and Jack Kerouac.
What? Damn, great.
Dang.
Best generation.
Yeah, Dan Radcliffe.
5,
Dane DeHaan.
4,
Wasn't that the guy in
2,
Cure for
1.
Wellness?
Patriots.
Yeah.
Correct. Above the line.
Nope.
Didn't have it. All right. Next
Dang.
question.
This
Your
is all
next question
Patriots right here.
What James Bond movie saw Javier Bardem
Skyfall.
as the main antagonist?
Skyfall.
Really good.
I really like that.
Yeah,
That
me too.
song from
That was
Adele.
more like,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Above the line.
That'd be Skyfall.
Correct.
Skyfall.
Got it. All right. A 16-year-old girl who was raised by her father to be the perfect assassin is being tracked by
Hannah.
an intelligent
Damn, girl, I was
agent
trying to
played by
remember what it was
Keith
called.
Blanchett in Which film?
I was going to say my
Ladybird?
sister's
Yeah,
name, but
yeah,
she beat me
Hannah.
to it.
5,
It's my sister.
3, 2, 1. Patriots.
Hannah.
Correct. Above the line.
Hannah.
Got it.
All right, your next question. Who played British Captain James Conrad in Kong Skull Island?
Yeah.
The love of my life. Yes. Yep.
well, you girls got to share.
So sexy. I'm fine with that as long as I get a piece of it.
Wait, I thought you were a fan of Leo.
1.
I'm
Above the
fan of
line.
both.
Didn't have it. Patriots.
Didn't have it.
Didn't have those.
Tom Hiddleston.
They both missed
I
it.
know, I was so upset.
All right. Here we go. Next question. Next question. What is the name of the U.S. Marshal played by both John Wayne and Jeff Bridges in their respective
Oh,
True
come
Grit
on.
films?
Yes, so
Full
easy.
name, please.
First and last name.
Because it's such a strange.
It's so fun, too.
I know it's a, I can't remember.
I can't,
Five.
yeah, I can't pinpoint
4,
that.
3.
Rooster
Rooster
Cogburn.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh.
Rooster Cogburn.
Got it.
Come on, you don't know about Rooster Cogburn Ranch anywhere.
Yeah, they should have had Carlos.
Oh,
Petty
yeah, that's
Officer
right.
Second Class
Carlos,
Corey
spicy
Miller
winner, go ahead.
in the Michael Bay movie Pearl Harbor.
Josh Hartnett?
Kurt, no, that's,
Both teams have
show me the money. That's what I said.
4, 3,
That's what I said.
2.
Show factor.
Correct. Patriots.
Show that guy.
What movie directed by John Sayles details the 1919 Chicago White Sox or Black Sox as they were called?
This is sports.
I know you know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Patriots.
8 men out.
Correct. Above the line.
8 men out.
Your next question. This holiday classic stars Bing Crosby, Danny Kaye, Vera Ellen, and Rosemary Clooney.
White Christmas?
What is
White
it?
Christmas.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Patriots.
White Christmas?
Correct. What one?
White Christmas.
Who directed the film Coming to America starring Eddie Murphy?
John
Mendes.
So good.
Mortimer, we're back.
3,
Hey, so fine, don't you
2,
agree?
1. Above the line.
That would be
Randolph.
Your next question. In Indiana Jones and the Last
Yes.
Crusade, on his quest to find clues regarding the Grail's location, Indy enters a crypt by bursting through the floor of what kind of establishment?
Library. Best scene ever, in my opinion. When he's like,
Albert
and then he's like,
Einstein. He looks like Albert Einstein.
3,
I know it wasn't him.
1,
It was the
and
church.
Patriots.
Just like your father.
Incorrect.
Library.
Correct.
Next question.
I need money.
He used to be a
According
church,
to
though.
Tigger, what is the world's most wonderful thing about tigers?
Looks like a converted church.
He's
the only one.
They like to bounce.
Oh, he's the only one. That's right.
4, 3, 2, 1. Above the line.
He's the only one.
Correct.
I like his face.
All right.
Good.
What movie did Matthew McConaughey win his Oscar
Dallas
for?
Myers fired.
All right, all right, all right.
That's like the one.
5,
Decent
reviews, girl. Come on. 3,
Jared Leto was
Interstellar?
for it
Patriots.
Dallas Buyers Club.
Correct.
Dallas Buyers Club.
All right, next question.
I haven't seen Dallas Buyers Club.
You haven't seen Days Unconfused?
What was Carrie's last confession to the cop when he was asked if there was anything else after being pulled over?
Oh yeah, a bunch of unpaid parking tickets. Yeah.
In favor of Global Line.
5,
He just like kicks his the glove compartment.
2, 1. Above the line.
I have unpaid parking tickets.
Correct. They just didn't have it. All right, here we go.
I
Your
just
next
watched that
question.
today.
Angelina Jolie stars alongside Liev Schreiber and Chiwetel Ejiofor in what action thriller?
What? Salt.
Yes.
Salt and pepper? Assault?
Also, Lee Schreiber and Chiwetel Ejiofor.
4, 3, 2, 1. Patriots.
Salt.
Got it. Above the line.
Salt.
Wow. Next question. What was the title of the third Narnia film?
Prince Caspian.
Vanessa,
You should be on the
Didn't
show.
know that they did 3 of them. I thought they only did the first one.
Robert, you're right.
Oh,
You
I know
should be on the
what's in order.
Schmoedown.
3,
Oh, gosh, I've only
1.
seen the first
That's above
one.
the line.
That would be Prince Caspian.
Incorrect.
The Voyage of the Dawn Treader.
That's correct.
Damn!
Question.
Vanessa,
In
you
the
shouldn't
movie
be on
The
the
Social Other than his name, company name, and contact information, what does Mark Zuckerberg have on his business card?
Professional asshole? I don't
Ooh.
know.
Burn.
Burn.
5,
Feisty.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Patriots.
I'm CEO, bitch.
Yep. One line. No, didn't have it.
Professional asshole.
That's
That
a big
works.
guess.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, time to burn the clock.
All
here.
right,
We have
we
one
get a
minute
chance.
left.
Wow.
It's a 5-point
Yeah.
game now. When we rejoin the action, it's going to be about 9.5, a little over 9.5 minutes left in the match. Coming back in 20 seconds.
Oh my god.
20
Back
seconds.
at 20. Start the next question.
Looks like he's going swimming.
15 seconds.
15 seconds.
He's going swimming in the
Tom Dagino
European
retires to
pool.
a 19.
But it's very Tom.
Guys, I hate to have to ask,
What?
but there's a little bit of like chatter over the first words of every next question they're asking,
Yeah.
and it's really hard, and I don't want to make them repeat it, so I hate to be that guy, but.
What?
Sam Levine has ruined the party.
Who played? I don't know what you said. Who played Thelma and Louise in Thelma and Louise?
Susan Sarandon and
Gina Davis.
Gina Davis. There you go.
I thought it was Louise. Take just a little bit of beat because the audience quiet down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Above the line.
That would be Susan Sarandon and Gina Davis.
You got it. Patriots.
Gina Davis, Susan Sarandon.
All right,
That's right. We did
Isn't
not
Brad
need
Pitt
these
not
specific
in it?
characters.
Spelled Gene already.
In Roman J. Israel Esquire, what actor plays cutthroat attorney George Pierce?
Damn, only everybody knows that it was
Guy Pearce? I don't know.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I saw it, but I don't remember.
No, Denzel was in it.
One.
Well,
That's
Denzel's
not
not the.
I know.
Got it.
He's Roman.
He's Roman.
Okay. What 90s comedy features a topless psychic with a third nipple?
What you just
Mallrats.
What 90s comedy features a topless psychic with a third nipple?
Yeah, those things.
What movie?
Mallrats.
Mallrats.
3.
She eats it.
2, 1. Hands down. Bubble 1.
Total Recall.
Incorrect.
Mallrats.
That is correct. All right. All right.
Next question.
Just making fun, I think.
Legendary Hollywood director directed the 1932 version of Scarface.
That's a good question.
Nancy Reagan.
5, 4, 3.
I was gonna say Ronald Reagan.
2, 1. Patriots.
Howard Hawks.
Correct.
The actor.
Howard Hawks.
Got it. What 2017 Steven Soderbergh film starred Channing Tatum, Adam Driver, and Riley Coop?
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
it. I love that.
I liked it
so
too.
much.
That was really good.
It's so good.
We just saw that recently. It was pretty good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Above the line.
That'd be Logan Lucky.
Correct. Patriots.
Logan Lucky.
All right, next question.
Tim Burton directed Mark Wahlberg in what film?
Planet of the Apes.
Touche.
Patriots
Nice.
have the deficit. A couple minutes ago, they still not used their timeout.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Patriots.
Planet of the Apes.
Correct.
Planet of the Apes.
All right. This Golden Age star was the first actress to win an Academy Award, a Golden Globe, and a BAFTA Award for a single performance.
I want
Who
to
is
say
she?
Catherine
Just
Hepburn,
need
but-
the
actress.
actress, not the name of the movie.
Audrey Hepburn.
Catherine.
Go off.
5,
Lauren Bacall.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
Catherine
Above the line.
Joan Crawford.
Incorrect.
Catherine Hepburn.
No, it's Audrey.
Audrey.
Oh wow,
Audrey. All right, still a 3-point lead. There's 7
dang
minutes
it.
to play.
I got the last name right.
I got it
Hunger,
first.
lust, greed, revenge, and seafood.
Haran.
After the 5 minutes, the timeout from the Patriots will be gone. 5,
Oh,
Four.
a fish called Wanda?
3,
Yeah, maybe.
1. Pens down. Patriots.
Blood Simple.
Incorrect.
A fish called Wanda.
Correct.
Point game.
What year was
Nice.
Groundhog Day released?
92.
He's gonna kill me.
92.
5, 4, 3,
1990.
2, 1. Above the line.
Year of our Lord 1993.
Correct. Patriots.
1993.
Got it.
Damn.
Pixar. Who does the voice for the legendary adventurer Charles Muntz in the movie Up?
Oh, shit.
No, that's
Ed, yeah, Ed Asner.
5,
Is it Edmund?
It is Ed Asner. We saw him at D23
2,
the
1.
first
Patriots.
time we went.
Kirk Douglas.
Incorrect.
Christopher Plummer.
Correct.
What?
Yeah, I was like,
Ed Asner was the old man. I don't know the character names in that movie.
The head
I've seen it
of
once.
MIB and J&K Superior.
Rip Torn.
Plummer played the
Rip
back guy.
Torn, yeah.
Ed Asner played the old man.
5, 4,
Thank
We're
you,
not
better late
hosting
than
an
never.
intergalactic kegger
Above
here.
the line.
Thank you, better late than never.
Correct.
Yeah, check out a Better Late
One
Than
of
Never. Go
Charlize
back. I'll check
Theron's
them out.
first roles was a supporting one in this music film, written and directed by Tom Hanks.
That
Oh, that thing you do. Dang it. Yeah, that's right.
5,
I believe it was her first
Four.
movie.
3,
First
2,
rolls.
1. Patriots.
That thing you do.
Correct. Above the line.
We did it correctly with the exclamation point.
That's great. We accepted either way.
So Patriots have 10 seconds. They want to use their timeout. Who plays the villainous T-1000 in Terminator 2?
Robert Patrick.
Yeah.
I gotta work
Aaron
on the film
Neville.
with him.
Gone in 2
Yep.
seconds. So Patriots have lost their ability.
Here in Tucson.
What is it, a hot bath and a stiff drink?
Like
Or a stiff drink and a hot bath?
Hot bath and a spit drink.
Part 2.
Part 2. He was the
One.
bad
Above the
guy.
line.
That'd be Robert Patrick.
Robert Patrick.
Got it. All right.
Your next question.
Have we
in the
seen
movie
this before?
Spaceballs, what does the bumper sticker say on the back of Lone Star's ship?
I break for.
Got it. Spaceball.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Patriots.
We break for no one?
Above the
No.
line. It was I Love Uranus.
Who doesn't love your
Next question here. Who played the iconic character of Jacques Clouseau
Peter
in
Sellers.
1963's The Pink Panther? Who plays the character of Inspector Jacques Clouseau in 1963's The Pink Panther? 5,
This
4,
is Inspector Jacques speaking on the
2,
phone.
1. Above the line.
That would be Peter Sellers.
And Patriots.
Peter Sellers.
Okay.
2 minutes to the lightning round. It is a 5-point game in favor of Above the Line. Harry Connick Jr. wooed this actress in the 1998 film.
Sandra Bullock.
Sandy!
Sandy!
We could have only 5 points.
And all
5.
Sorry.
4. 3, 2, 1.
Such a
Patriots.
depressing.
Sandra Bullock.
Correct. Above the line.
Sandra Bullock.
Who played Michael Douglas's patient that he must convince to help him get his daughter back in the action thriller Don't
Oh,
Say
yeah,
a
I
Word?
forgot about that movie.
Oh, Brittany
Murphy?
Murphy, yes.
5, 4, 3,
You'll never
2,
tell.
1. Above the line.
And Mad Love for Brittany Murphy.
Correct. Patriots.
Brittany Murphy.
Next question.
What
Wow.
actor plays movie producer Les Grossman's right-hand man?
Bill
in movie-
Hader.
Rope it up a little bit. I like it.
Hader.
3, 2, 1.
We
Patriots.
are Red
Bill
Dragon.
Correct. Above the
Bill
line.
Hader.
What a deep pull. Wow.
Who directed the 2016 film The Night
Shane
Show?
Black. I love that movie.
I
That
love it
movie's
so
really good.
much.
I like it too.
The dynamic between Ryan Gosling and Kurt.
Is
2,
insane. Yeah.
1. Pens down,
Or
please.
Russell,
Above the
I
line.
said Kurt.
I said
Shane
Kurt
Black.
Russell.
Correct.
Shane
Russell.
Black.
Got it.
Still a 5-point game. Kevin Smith starred opposite Jennifer Garner and Timothy Olyphant in this 2007 romantic comedy about a woman who seeks comfort in his friends when her fiance dies.
What?
Huh?
I don't remember Kevin Smith.
5.
I can do that. Kevin Smith starred opposite Jennifer Garner and Timothy Olyphant in this 2007 romantic comedy about a woman who seeks comfort in his friends when her fiance dies.
5,
Oh,
I
Charlie.
don't
3,
remember.
2, 1. Patriots. Didn't have it. Above the line.
No, Failure to Launch.
That's incorrect. Catch and release.
Catch
And
and
with that,
release.
now we go to the speed
2
round.
minutes.
So we set the clock to 2 minutes here. So we're going to 2 minutes. Okay.
Everybody take a breath.
All right. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. So the speed round, the buzzers will come out. I want to make sure that the competitors know this. All 4 competitors, make sure that you know this. If it is winding down and the question is asked before the time runs out, and the time runs out afterwards, the answer will still count. For example, so if I get the question off within 2 seconds left, the time runs out, but you answer it, it will still count.
If the question starts before time runs out.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
There you go.
Just so everybody knows.
A lot like to play in football. The clock can expire during the play, and the play still stands.
All right.
I'm going to ask the crowd here to please be as quiet as possible for the next 2 minutes. Trust
All right.
me, we'll want to explode after these 2 minutes are up because it is about to
You
get
got it, Mark.
very, very tense. We're going to do a quick test of the buzzers, and then we'll be right back.
All right, here we go, guys. A speed round.
Oh man, that was so quick.
All right.
So fast.
Who played the station inspector in Hugo?
Sacha Baron Cohen.
Drew McQueen.
That would be Sacha Baron Cohen.
Correct. Allison Lohman and Justin Long star in what Sam Raimi films?
Sam Levine.
Drag Me to Hell.
Correct.
There you go.
In the movie Pretty Woman, what toiletry item does Richard Gere's character mistake for cocaine?
Just not
Baby powder.
Incorrect. Dental floss. 1 point loss.
Damn.
In the spy comedy Undercover Brother, who played the assassin named White She-Devil?
Oh shit, what's her name?
Drew McQueen.
Denise Richards.
Correct.
Oh yeah. I was
Who
gonna say
played
she was
Jack Nicholson's co-lead
Charlie
Evelyn
Sheen.
Cross Mulray in Chinatown?
Just not
Faye Dunaway.
Correct. Who wrote and performed the title song for the 1985 movie Spies Like Us?
Paul McCartney.
Correct. Robin Williams starred opposite Cuba Gooding Jr. in this 1998 Academy Award-winning drama.
Jack.
5, 4,
Patch
3,
Adams.
2, 1. Okay. Who played? It was what views may count. Who played the dual role of Lieutenant Stephen Bull McCaffrey and Captain Dennis McCaffrey in the 1991 film Backdraft?
Kurt Russell.
Who played the dual roles?
JT.
Kurt Russell.
Correct. In Inception, who plays the newest member of Cops Crew, Adrian, who specializes?
JT.
What's her name? Ellen Page.
There you go. There you go. That counts.
All right.
Within 2
Reese
seconds.
Reese Witherspoon, Mark Ruffalo, and John Heder starred in this 2005 romantic comedy.
Sam Levine.
Just Like Heaven.
Correct.
Damn.
Who directed the 1966 version of Ray Bradbury's Fahrenheit 451?
Drew McQueen.
Francois Truffaut.
Yes. Who plays Thor's mother in the MCU?
Oh,
Mary Russo.
Yes. What actress plays Ricky Bobby's original wife in Talladega Nights?
JT.
That would be. Oh,
Yes, 1 point.
Damn.
Yes. Who directed Kate Winslet and Josh Brolin in the movie Labor Day?
Jason Reitman.
An aging group of outlaws look for one last
6 seconds, it's over.
traditional American West is disappearing around them in what Sam Peckinpah Western?
Jimmy Queenie.
The Wild Bunch.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Dude, they came to play. They came to
Wow.
I woke up.
Retain the title.
And some heart medication for Drew.
57-48 is the final here. The Patriots playing one hell of a match, but above the line, clearly more tense.
I didn't even look at the clock until it was like 6 seconds left. I was like, oh shit, it's over.
Well, the Patriots are done. I mean, it looks like right there they didn't get a chance to do it. And
sit back and relax.
Wow.
They will play the winner.
These matches, though, you can't see your shoulder.
We
We have no idea if
World's
they're
finest.
like
Whoever wins that match will get a
behind
shot at the still champions above the line. Oh my God! I mean, that was everything you wanted it to be. Back and forth we went in that speed round. Sam and Drew just took it home.
Look, 5-point game going into the speed round, right? As we reset everything, the buzzers come out, and you can see JT and Snyder look at their shots. This is their chance to put it in overdrive. The above the line squad opening with a couple early speed round points, and then to their credit, the Patriots started throwing. I think the haymaker, I think the knockout punch was Drew McWeeny answering Francois Truffaut for the Fahrenheit 451 question.
Now Jen Sturger is there with the still champions above the line and the unfortunate losers today, the Patriots.
What's up, guys? I'm here with Above the Line. Congratulations, guys. That was exhilarating and nerve-wracking to watch. I'm sure you guys are feeling the same way.
Absolutely. Drew's face at the end said it all in terms of excitement, but I felt really happy that we got to play an Iron Man match because, for better or worse now, I keep getting to do things I haven't gotten to do. My last singles match was my first time in sudden death. I love the format of the Iron Man match, so I was very anxious to play this one. And I mean, like I said, this guy right here, his face at the end said it all.
I mean, you lit up like a Christmas tree, and that is no exaggeration. How are you feeling after this?
I need a nap. It's funny. I've heard that I have either not realized we've won a match when everybody else in the room did, or that I haven't been very demonstrative. And I think I really wanted it today because I surprised myself too.
What about the format? Were you a little nervous?
Loved it. Loved the format, but it is nerve-wracking. And I told Sam there's a point because it's all adrenaline. Because you're just answering one question after another. And I realized at a certain point my stomach was starting to hurt just from the sheer focus of it. And yeah, it's a great feeling when you finish.
And now, I don't even know what's next. I mean, you defeated the Patriots twice, and
critically
where do we go from here?
I think we bask is what we do right now. We sit here and we bask. We beat the unbeatable team of the Schmoedown twice in a row in the most definitive which team knows more about movies matter. And right now I think Drew and I are going to bask in this glow for a little bit before we figure out what's next. As for me, there's a lot I want to talk about, but I don't think now is the time. So I have an announcement of sorts that I want to make, but not here, so I'm going to do it on Tuesday. So everyone who's watching this, come back on Tuesday and see what's next.
What?
Thank you so much, guys. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
What?
So I'm here with the Patriots, guys, Lions Den. I know that match didn't go quite the way you guys were expecting it to. I mean, this has got to feel pretty devastating for you guys, with losing 2 in a row.
Expected, kind of, because here's the thing. Their strongest, I think, round is the speed round. If you're going to build a championship match, for the last 2 minutes is just speed round, it's a little bit of a handicap. That's like if the last round is all Stallone questions, and we both have to answer. I'm probably going to know more than they do. So, but here's the thing I really noticed. The second they won, I saw emotion coming out of Drew I've never seen before. The last time I saw anything close to that was, I think, maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years ago when I won the belt. And today, if I won, I would have just been like, okay, a new car is only a new car when you first get it. Eventually, it's just an old beat-up car. I was a champion for almost 2 years. Having that thing, it became kind of nothing to me, I guess. And to see Drew's reaction, Like, he needed this. He wanted it more of me. But I think that's what happens with greatness. If you're great long enough, greatness just feels normal.
I'm feeling fine. You know, I took the last loss pretty tough. The truth is, none of this would even happen if it wasn't for the Italian job. Like, we wouldn't even be here playing an Iron Man match. Listen, they came to play today. It's very hard to come up with questions that are going to stump both McWeeny and Levine. You know, they knew their classics. We fumbled on some of those. I would have loved to have taken Vera Miles back and said Grace Kelly, or taken Some Like It Hot back and said The Apartment. So we're gonna have to live with those. But it just seemed like every time we made a run, you know, they did just enough to hold us off. And then by the time we were down 5 heading into the speed round, our fate was kind of all but sealed.
Yeah, I just really get the speed round. Really, Sam's strongest category, you're just going to let him have that for 2 minutes? If this was a regular match, like the first two, which they barely won the second, I really do think we would have been a chance to win.
I would have liked more horror, thriller things, crime, drama. Like, I missed some of the categories. It just felt like a lot of the questions were geared toward old stuff that McWeeny was
There we
really
go again.
good at.
And I'm sure you have something to add to
Or
this.
maybe you have something to learn.
Well, you know, there's people who think they know stuff, and there's people who actually do know stuff. And then there is actually morons who know nothing. And I think that above the line are the latter.
What?
Yeah, that's what I think.
What? He listed 3 things.
May I borrow your microphone, Jennifer? Once again, the consummate professional.
He's the best.
I have been waiting for a long time. We shouldn't even be talking about this match. We didn't need this. What got us here is the problem. And the problem is you. And I've been waiting in the silence. I thought I made a good move for myself. That's what I do. And then I show up here. This is with our leader. You're in a ShamWow chamois shirt. You got these shorts. The hot dog's falling out of the stand. I don't know what's going on here. This is where you're leading us. And I know what you've been doing. I've been getting little information here. You are dishonest. You're a journalist, right? Take a look at that stuff after this. You have been dishonest, going behind our back, you've been trying to recruit a Star Wars player, an Inner Geekdom player. We have Donica, a rising star. You've been trying to break these guys up. They don't even know. He's trying to trade you to like the Viper Squad. He's trying to make a trade. Yeah, I know what's going on with you, and I have proof. It's on video.
It's Photoshop.
It's on audio.
There's audio shot there.
I have a written letter.
Every shot.
Certified.
By who?
So tell you what.
No. I have no idea what he's talking about. Trust
Of
me,
course,
guys, I don't know what he's talking about.
Of course. You guys got to
I'm not a
pass. I'm
conniver.
sure. The best thing about you is Sarah Stratton, and she's not even here. So I'll tell you what. I'm forming my own team. I'm forming it. As of today, the Knights of Ken have begun. And a new reign is in order. That's what's happening here.
Whoa.
I'm out of here. Jennifer, as always, a pleasure.
Wait.
Oh my gosh.
Wait.
What was he saying about you?
I don't know what he's talking about. I was in the Caribbean for like 3 months. I don't know what he's talking about. So whatever he's talking about is Photoshops. What? Okay, look. Here's the deal. That guy, once he joined the Lions Den, listen, you guys are my friends. That guy is a loser. He's lost. We got him in, he lost. He brings in the other guy that's like 7 feet tall. He loses. Then the other girl comes in, she disappears. Basically, what happened is when he came in, you guys lost your belts. He's the loser. That's it. I haven't done anything. Viper Squad, I wouldn't even trade you. I might as well trade you to the 7-Eleven. Yeah, that guy's a liar. Like, I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him.
Tom, enough. I've heard enough. You just dug your own grave there, man. I know what's been going on. You think I'm a reporter just with sources in Hollywood? I have sources within the studio. And they've been telling me that you've been doing stuff behind my back. And if that's how you're going to be with the Lions Den and with the Patriots, I don't know that I can be a part of it anymore. We had a good run.
It's not true.
I've heard that it is, man. I've heard
like
that
what?
it
Is it concrete evidence?
Listen, we're the best. We're the greatest ever. Yeah.
Definitely greater than Murrell. You guys are fantastic.
But dude, I need to focus. No, listen. I need to focus on my singles competition. I'm sorry.
Okay.
JT, maybe we'll down the line, but right now I gotta go.
Well, he's a loser too. You know what? I did try to trade him to the Viper Squad. Okay.
What?
Yeah,
The original B.O.B. right here.
Because he's a loser. You know what? Screw that guy
Try to
too.
trade him?
I'm going to ask you something, JT. Everybody else is left. Are you going to leave me too? You going to believe in this hogwash?
Yes, and then he just went.
We were the best champions ever. If Jeff feels like you did something wrong that he's going to leave, and Ken feels like that you done something wrong and he's going to leave too, if those two guys are going to walk away, well then they're losers too.
Yeah! be back,
Proof, that's all I need in life.
We got a reclaim box office
And
breakdown.
what a turn of events there. Ken Knapsack calling out Dagnino, kicking Dagnino out of the Lion's Den. Who would have seen that coming? Jeff Snyder walks off. JTE walks off with Dagnino, and it is just in total disarray. What's going on? You look, the Patriots and the Lions Den lose. That looks like the last of the Lions Den. I didn't see that coming at all. That was shocking.
Chris, in shades of when the Bon Jovi Slippery When Wet tour ended in Mexico City, guys went on different planes to different destinations. Who knows where they're going to end up? The Lions Den. Could it actually be no more?
Well, what's going on with those letters? Again, those corruption letters over and over throughout this entire event, and we've got it through, and now the Patriots have it, and it looks like that's the end of this amazing faction that we've seen. Tom Dagnino just outs and walks away. JT kind of walks after him. I don't even know. I mean, that was confusing. But above the line, taking it in and just you know, the whole, this was a match. Sam says he has a little bit of an announcement that he wants to make down the line. I don't know what's happening, but all I know is that this match was pretty phenomenal.
I think what these post-game interviews prove a number of things, but one of them is that these Iron Man matches really do something to you mentally, emotionally, physically, as well as up here at the announcer desk. You and I are luckily still buddies. I don't know what can be said about all the backstage mayhem, but I will say this. We have proven this thing twice now. The Iron Man is a great, full, thorough test of your movie trivia know-how, above the line, deserving champions.
It is, and it was sad to see the Patriots after this amazing run kind of split, but you know, you can't.
Weird.
It's just this was off-putting. Collision was one of the craziest things that I've seen. So what an event we've had here today. I mean, you look at all of the championship matches that we've had. You look at the match between Guy and Murrell and the Inner Geekdom match.
Star Wars, geeks,
everything that
movies.
What a Collision. It was incredible. I'm exhausted. Mark Ellis, how you feeling?
Oh man, I need a sandwich and a brewski. I would like to give a huge round of applause to all the crew, everybody behind the scenes working here today. Apparently nobody else in the studio cares about them, but I do. I know you do too. Thank you, everybody. Check out our Patreon and the Schmoedown Rundown on
Thank you guys very much, and we will see you.
Christian, one more thing. Sorry, Christian. Hi, guys. Just one more thing before we guys leave. Great Collision. Really happy with everything. It's been a wonderful day. I just want to give an announcement about the team tournaments.
Okay.
So, the team tournament's coming up soon. We have 16 teams this year in the team tournament, the Ultimate Schmoedown Team Tournament 2018. The theme is anarchy. The theme is anarchy. It's not your father's tournament. We're going to take competitors' names from a hat, draw them at random, and pair them up.
What?
No teams
Yeah!
in their current
Whoa.
state will be paired up. This is completely random. The winning team will play the current team champions at Spectacular 3. I have no further comments.
insane.
I have no more comments on this. That's what's happening. Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's bitching about it. Look, he's
Oh, look at him.
Careful. And it's just chaos ensuing in there. We're out of here. We'll see you on Tuesday.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Vanessa, have they contacted you?
No.
Definitely. So what a hell of a collision. Andrew Guy taking down Dan Murrell. KO Kalinowski coming in and shaking up the board. Undisputed team championships. We lost the Patriots and the Lions Den. Janine the Machine and sassy Stacey Howard fell to Mark and Draco. And now we have an undisputed Star Wars champion. That is my best friend, Alex. But guys, what'd you think of it? Anybody, throw it out there.
I thought that this was a fantastic collision, and it kind of like the way that Christian and Mark have like stepped up the game with each like spectacular and free-for-all from last year really shows that they're like taking care of this game. Like the Star Wars game was awesome. My favorite was probably when Ken leaves and he's going to do the Knights of Ken. I'm really looking forward to that. I can't wait to see who else he brings into the fold on that one.
I think the dissolution of the Lions Den was a long time coming. Like as soon as Knapsack joined up, he lost the Star Wars Championship. Donica didn't live up to the hype really, and now the Patriots lost. I mean, it was a long time coming.
the freaking Andrew Guy beating Dan Murrell in TKO. Unreal.
That was the highlight of my collision.
Yeah.
I was so happy. As a proud member of the Action Army, that was like the best thing ever. I went up to Andrew and gave him a huge hug after that and was like just on top of the world. He's worked so hard for that, and him and Bateman study so much, and they're really this season now especially, they're in it to just prove it in singles, in teams, like whatever they need to do.
Yeah, like you could totally tell that they are playing the game right and studying right. So however they're studying it, they're doing it right, because I feel like they're having more knowledge now than they did when they first started, and it shows how much they care for this game to actually go forth and study the way that they study, and it's showing in their team, or it's showing in their game when they play. I mean, come on, Dan Murrell, the GOAT, he beat the GOAT.
He actually did. Yeah, for real.
And the one thing I liked about this collision is it also highlighted a lot of the newer guard, as I like to call them, like the Machine, even Andrew Guy, who's seasoned, but he's still newer than some of the other, like the GOAT and everything like that. And I really appreciated seeing like Zipper, even though Kalinowski takes credit for that, but it was people that you didn't really assume were going to be in a big pay-per-view match like this, and they owned it. The Machine almost beat Draco. Zipper did pretty well for a little while, and then Guy just pulled it out.
For sure, but on the other hand of that, I am a huge fan of Rachel the Crusher Cushing, and she did amazing in this game that she played today. Like, I am so proud of her. She is doing amazing. But there is one person that I don't necessarily agree with the direction that he's going, is Jay Washington. Why is he getting all crybaby? Like, he needs to go back to his, like, urban gladiator ways and getting angry and grumpy again. Like, him being a crybaby just doesn't quite make sense to me, I guess.
It makes sense. It's more of a comedic turn on his character than a very dominant, loud, force that he has.
Because he was that for so long.
Correct.
So it does make sense for him to change.
Right.
I guess for me personally, I don't like it, but...
Isn't it weird, though, that you see a lot of the teams that do form up little factions end up falling? Like, you are immediately, you had the Four Horsemen crumble, and then they reformed back into the Five Horsemen, and then now all of a sudden the first one to go is their head of the class, Dan Murrell, and it's like, now I'm worried about Jason Inman, because what did that And it just seems like, the same thing happened to the Lions Den, and Dagnino said it in the video himself, where all of a sudden, once they brought Ken in, you ended up losing your Star Wars belt, you ended up losing they lost their inner geekdom hold when it came to Robert Meyer Burnett, they lost their tag championship when it came to the Patriots, and it just seems like they have a little good run for a while, but forming up these factions, it's almost like a curse held over your head.
I think right now the only faction at the moment that is kind of having more traction than any of them is the Fight Club.
Yes.
And they've been having way more success right now than all the factions, which I feel like is kind of like the scale is tipping over and it's going more towards on their side, which it used to be weighed the other way.
But that's kind of what we were missing today, was Classic Clark Wolf wasn't there.
Right.
But it's understandable. They didn't make mention of it or anything. Like, it's something that you would have had to notice. But still, they didn't make mention of it.
So you said it.
So they didn't say like, oh, she's missing. Like, no one mentioned it. So it wasn't like they were starting to break down or anything like that. Like, she just probably couldn't make it, so therefore they just didn't feel they had to mention it at all.
She's a working girl.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, is the Fight Club is working it. All those fabulous females and Mark and Draco are killing it right now.
I am really interested to see what is going to happen in terms of other factions, though, because it is really only the Fight Club right now that is working working well, and they're winning and getting title shots, and they just have this great chemistry. But looking around, there aren't really any other factions you can look at and say they're strong and they have a chance to hold up as a faction. So I feel like with whatever Kalinowski has going on, and with the Patriots and Lions Den all disassembling, there's got to be something big coming. Like
There's-
there has to be
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. And you know what? I think that it's perfect right now to have Kalinowski go in there and completely shake everything up, especially with the team tournament being mixed up that way and everybody not being partnered up with who they're typically partnered up with, because you can develop some amazing new teams or factions out of all of that. That could be teams you never knew you could have put together that would dominate the league the way it is right now. So I'm really looking forward to that. However, I think we should get the reaction faction with the real rejects late to the party and Taylor Robinson all together getting in there. And guess what? We won't crumble because reacting is life, and that's what we do. So,
Right.
and if we crumble, we'll totally react while it happens, and it'll be fun because that's what you're looking for. So, America's Funniest Home Videos. Cameras turn on the audience. That's what you want to look at. So, that's what we can bring to the Schmoedown. But either way, go on.
Oh, I just wanted to say the one thing that you asked about why we like this pay-per-view is what I also liked is the formatting is changing. It's not staying the same. So like the Iron Man match, they only did it one other time if I'm not mistaken.
Of course, yeah.
And then with the 3-on-1, you know, Viper Club versus Andraco, that was pretty interesting. I like that format as well.
Right.
So I want to see more of that, and I like like you said, the team tournament that's happening. It's something fresh and something new, and I'm actually really excited to see what storylines could come up from all this.
Oh
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Now that we've seen like the Star Wars Iron Man match, and then we saw like a regular Iron Man match with this, we definitely need an Inner Geekdom Iron Man match
Yes.
for sure,
Mhm.
because I think that would really be awesome. And maybe if they did that, the live event with Jason Inman, to kind of twist that way at the live event instead of just doing like a normal game. That would be kind of cool to do as well. And then I want to know what's in the notes.
Same here.
Yeah.
I wanna
Crush
see
it.
what's-
What is going on? I mean, Donica got one. Ken got one. We had Tom Dagnito getting one. Those are 3 Lion Den's, former Lion Den people that got one. So it's like, what's going on?
But then it seemed like Ken got his Tom Dagnito's note somehow.
Well, Ken had the note, but he got it a few weeks ago. at
Oh,
the
that's
end of the
right, that's
match.
right. Yeah.
So they're
That's
taking
right.
a while to kind of reveal, but I have
Yeah.
a feeling we're not really going to ever find out what's in the notes. You just know that in the notes, bad things are being said about other people.
Yeah, because Jay Washington got one too. So
Yeah.
what's
Yeah.
going on with him?
And that's the thing, is it's just causing that anarchy, that crumbling, that corruption is just dominating in the league, and I love it right now. That's what we need to shake things up.
Poor
So-
Thad.
Poor Thad. But that's the thing. He is the messenger, and that's what he bought into.
But he did kind of put himself in that
He did.
position. Like
Yeah.
he said, I want to be commissioner. Well, like Christian kind of gave it to him, and then said like, when I don't have that singles belt anymore, then I want it back. And then Thad was like, well, you signed a contract, so.
Yeah, let me drop a contract.
He kind of like left himself in that position,
And
so I
honestly,
kind of don't really feel bad for him.
I don't think that will be commissioner by the time we come to the end of the year.
I
It's
think-
spectacular. If you're just a WWE fan, the commissioners don't typically last that long.
True.
So I have a feeling that after we end up losing that, it'll be maybe Mike Kalinowski. But I do love this Kalinowski partnership with that that we're getting right now. So either way, thank you guys for watching our reaction to Collider Collision 2018. What did you guys think? Let us know in the comments below. You can also like and subscribe.
Follow us on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, started.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are. Kicking the party, fuel the party, keep the party going at our Patreon. Gets us where we need to go. If not, you can kick into our merch store and pick up some of the late to the party merch we have available now on Spreadshirt. You can find that link in the description of this video or down in the comments as well. Thank you so much, Charlie, Kayla, Aaron, Tony, Travis, Gabby,
And
Taylor Robinson for joining us. This was actually the first Schmoedown reaction for Travis and Gabby and Tony and Kayla and Charlie. Aaron has actually been in one already, so coming back for a twofer. But thank you guys so much. You will see everybody individually in other reactions that we do. And you can check out Better Late Than Never with Travis every week, where we go back and visit some trailers of yesteryear. So thank you guys so much, and as always,
Now it's time to say goodbye.
this party is over.
Bye.
understand. Did they know that internal affairs was involved the whole time?
He's been waiting for that kind of reaction for years.